Invasion! The planet of Kashyyyk is under attack from the droid armies of the Separatists. Jedi Master Yoda commands an army of clone troopers to assist the Wookiee warriors in defense of their homeland. Now the droids attack en masse, threatening to overwhelm the defenders. Welcome to Play on Legion. My name is Nicholas, and welcome to our next episode of Star Wars Legion. It is a fantastic tabletop miniature game featuring alternating activations, custom dice so there's fewer stats to memorize, and handy unit cards with all the rules written right on it. We have a how-to play video that you can check out right now if you'd like to know more about how this game works. We are getting to dive deep into the Clone Wars today for the first time as I get to command the Grand Army of the Republic, while my friend Tycho plays his first game of Legion, commanding the droid army of the Separatists. The mission today is key positions. 3 objective markers are placed on the board, indicating 3 key defensive terrain pieces. Points are scored for how many objectives you control at the end of the game. To try and show off this battle as close to the movies as we can, we are playing a larger 1,000-point game, getting to showcase some of the big guns. My army consists of Wookiee warriors, a fluttercraft equipped with bombs, ARC Trooper strike squad, clone troopers, a grav tank, and thematically being led by Chewbacca and Jedi Master Yoda. Yoda is an incredible unit, able to buff the units around him and deal massive amounts of damage in close combat. He is incredibly slow though, so using him carefully will be very important. Tycho is bringing a swarm of bodies, 4 maxed out units of B-1 battle droids with rocket launchers, a Predator tank, a main battle tank, Spider droid, Magna Guard, destroyer droids, and a droid commander. He's got the bodies to overwhelm, but also some extremely heavy firepower from his armor. It is going to be a very tough battle. Our sponsor for this video is Deadly Print Studio. They are a fantastic company that designs amazing effects for miniatures for many games. They've designed a whole range for Star Wars Legion that fits perfectly with the armies. Missiles and muzzle effects, flying bases, objective markers, explosions. I love how well designed they are, fitting perfectly where they need to go. They add so much life and dynamics to the battlefield. Tabletop games are a shared narrative between the players, and I love anything that helps immerse me in the narrative. You can purchase STL files from their website and print them for yourself, or buy ready-made printed files for shipping. Check them out at their website, and make sure to use the code in the description below. Both armies are ready for the first shots to be fired in what will turn out to be one of the last battles of the Clone Wars. Tycho, welcome to your first time playing Legion on the channel. I'm excited to have you here.
I am the droids. I am the droids. Yes, I am super stoked to be here as well. The only thing I'm sad about is there's no General Grievous.
Yes, well, we are trying to play a thematic battle. So this is the invasion of Kashyyyk, and General Grievous, unfortunately, was not here. He was busy getting his butt kicked on a different planet by Obi-Wan.
I would say fought to a standstill, possibly, rather than butt kicked.
However, we are playing the invasion of Kashyyyk. The Battle of Kashyyyk during the Clone Wars. We actually have played on this map before, but it was set 20 years in the future during the Galactic Civil War, and it was the liberation of Kashyyyk. This time, the clones have come to reinforce the Wookiees being invaded by the Separatist Alliance. I really like this army. I love this saber tank. It's one of the coolest miniatures in the range, and the fluttercraft is such a cool thing. It flies over units and bombs them.
I can't wait to shoot.
Bem-vindo a Leitão.arte.
Absolutely. When I heard that I could play the droids, I was like, A1, that's the way I want to go. I want to.
Bem-vindo a Leitão.arte.
I grew up on Star Wars. It was a big part of growing up for me. Was Star Wars part of your childhood growing up?
Star Wars videos were exactly how my parents got rid of me during dinner parties.
D0NK7.
The something out of me. I remember that because he had like
Bem-vindo a Leitão.arte.
It was really creepy. That was a great monster. Fed into my addiction to really interesting books.
Bem-vindo a Leitão.arte.
To be playing a game of Star Wars right now.
Maxi.
Incredible. As a Warhammer player, it was always a little
Bem-vindo a
bit like,
Leitão.arte.
yeah, I'm kind of playing Star Wars.
I'm playing this because I don't have access to a Star Wars game.
That's a stormtrooper, but yeah,
Bem-vindo a Leitão.arte.
Well, today we are playing this epic scenario. We are playing key positions. There are 3 positions on the board. We have the Wookiee medical hut.
Extrema Elementes.
Medical and meditation.
Yes, where the Wookiees go to relax and feel better.
Bem-vindo a Leitão
Our
Ponto
droids
Arte.
need to figure out how to be more meditative. So we're coming with
00
tanks.
underline Ava.
We got the communication array, and we
Bem-vindo a Leitão
have the
Ponto
4
Arte.
defensive posts.
Right.
End of the game,
Drakenana.
whoever has the most leaders in base contact with these
Bem-vindo a
3
Leitão
terrain
Ponto
features
Arte.
gets points.
Gotcha.
Most points wins.
Let's do it.
Ah!
Good luck.
All right, so the very first thing we gotta do is decide our command cards. Each of us is gonna secretly choose a command card, reveal them at the same time. It will grant us certain benefits, and whoever's card has the least pips in the top left corner is the one that gets to activate first. Mine is size matters sometimes.
Oh. And I've got push.
Whoosh! Both of us have chosen, they both have 2 pips, which means it's gonna be a tie about who goes first. Mine, size matters sometimes. It's a really cute one. Basically, Chewbacca grabs Yoda, puts him on his back, and carries him with him. And I get to give orders to Chewbacca and Yoda. What is yours?
I have push. I get to give orders to 2 units.
So because we both have 2 pips on there, we're actually gonna roll a dice to see who gets the first activation. Blank or a surge is you, a regular block is me.
Oh, you want the paint, do ya?
I want the paint. Paint it is!
Hey.
Okay, so now let's do orders. On my side, Yoda gets an order and Chewbacca gets an order.
First off, my tank commander is going to give tokens to him. Droidekas and the tank. My commander will direct this droid trooper unit into activation, who will then cascade the order to this droid trooper unit, who will then cascade the order to this droid trooper unit, who will then cascade the order to this droid trooper unit.
Let's do this. So I get to do the first activation, and I'm going to go with random because I don't want Chewie or Yoda to go yet. And I want Chewie to pick up Yoda and carry him on his back, like a backpack.
Whee!
So I'm gonna mix these up. I'm gonna choose one here. I'm gonna choose random. I have chosen on elite, either my Wookiees or my ARC troopers.
All right.
So my ARC troopers are hiding over here. My Wookiees are there and there. I think I'm gonna go with the ARC troopers right over here. So I've got 5s and an ARC trooper, and they've got some pretty beefy weapons. Before I go further, at the beginning of the turn, this unit automatically at the beginning of every turn will get a surge token. So I'm gonna put a surge token on them. And as well, Chewbacca also gets 2 surge tokens. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the spider droid here. You are slightly obscured because of shooting up and through the train there. He's got 2 red dice, critical 1, lethal 1, and reliable.
And what's the range on that guy?
5.
5, wow.
Yeah. He hits you twice.
2 hits.
Do you have any armor there?
Yes, I do. Armor 3.
Armor 3 with a spider droid?
My armor, ping ping.
Well, did nothing. That's his activation.
Okay, I will pick a random to go first. They're gonna hide in the smoke, and they're gonna dodge.
So a movement and a dodge. Good hiding. I can't see him with anything. All right, so I've got to go do random again, and this time, oh, it's the fluttercraft. Oh, I didn't really want to do the fluttercraft yet, because that puts them in range of all your big missiles. So I'm going to compulsory move over to here. For my first action, I'm going to dodge, get myself a dodge token, and then I'm going to move another 2, almost straight ahead. All right, your turn.
Activate this droid trooper unit, because you have flown handily
I know.
into my range. They're just going to aim and fire. Fire! Fire at the craft! Fire!
All right, so re-rolling 2 with aim. 2 criticals and a regular hit. So I do have cover 2 and a dodge token, so I'm gonna use the cover to get rid of this because can't do anything against critical hit. It goes right through cover, it goes right through dodge tokens.
Blop blop, 2 hits.
So 2 damage on him. He only has a total of 6, and you've already brought him down 2. My turn, and then a troop unit, a core. All right, we're gonna go with this unit of clones right here. They unfortunately have to go through this crater, so they're gonna be a little slower. So I'm just gonna move twice.
Do they get cover in the crater?
They do get cover in the crater.
I will randomly draw.
Heavy support.
Has to be paddle wheel boat.
I love that miniature. I love the beady little eyes. So it has to either attack or move as its first action because it does not have a first face-up order token.
All right, that's a good move. And then I will shoot. So ion cannons are gonna fire at your troopers.
So you're gonna split your fire. You're gonna do half of the ion cannons into here, and you're gonna do the big laser cannons into the Wookiees.
Ion cannons.
And then you get 2 critical hits. That's really good. I get 2 red dice defending against it. And oh yeah!
Boom.
Boom! Saved them both. All right, and then the rest of the shots were at the Wookiees.
At the Wookiees.
So you have 2 hits, 1 of them critical. I get rid of the regular. The critical goes through and does 1 wound if I don't save it. I have a white dice to save it. I do not. So one Wookiee takes 1 damage. I have my heavy support now, so I have my big tank. So I don't actually have to move far. I just have to move up to here. So I'm actually gonna do my first action with the tank to move up. And then it's just gonna fire its big giant guns straight into this Persuader tank. This gun has so many dice. 2 red, 2 black, 2 white. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, so I have Impact 2, which turns 2 of these into criticals. However, you have armor, do you not?
I do.
So you will get to cancel these ones. These ones are gone. I don't have aim or anything like that, so just 2 critical hits on you.
I got surges, which turn to shields.
Oh, no!
Yay!
I had real potential there.
I'm going to draw and play. Hey, look at that!
It's your leader.
I got lucky. He's just gonna go for a little jaunt. I think he can move 2. He's not gonna bother moving a full 2. I'm gonna bolster these 2 units. The one on the tank and the one in out there.
So those Wookiees over there, they're gonna move up to be, to be in your side arc. All the carbines from the Wookiees are actually gonna fire at the guys riding this. So I can still shoot at you, but you have heavy cover. And then I'm gonna shoot the bowcaster at the tank right here. First of all, the carbines are shooting into the droids that are riding up on this tank. I convert surges to hits. Normally you'd get heavy cover from riding that tank, but you actually get less than that, so you get light cover, so you can cancel 1 regular
I'll do it.
hit. So one of these goes away, and you roll 3 dice for saves.
So I lose 3 guys?
Lose 3 guys, did some damage, and you take some suppression. And then the bowcaster, which has critical and impact and pierce. Oh, 3 critical hits. So take 3 saves on that vehicle. Excellent. I did 3 damage to that tank. That was pretty good. I'm happy with that. Your turn, sir.
My turn. All right, well, before any more of them get shot,
You're gonna activate those guys?
I'll activate these guys.
Okay, so you have a suppression, which means right now you do a rally, just 1 dice. And you've gotten rid of the suppression.
And they will aim and fire at your copter.
All right, so the missile launcher plus the regular dice all into the fluttercraft.
Aiming into the fluttercraft. Oh, that was super terrible.
However, you have aims. You can reroll up to 2 of those dice.
That was super bad.
Impact lets you put that into a critical. So my cover will allow me to get rid of this, but I can't dodge away from this. So I will take 1 hit unless I can save it on a white dice. Ah, I do not. So I've taken 1 more wound, which is bad. So because I've suffered 3 wounds on the fluttercraft, it gets through its resistance and it might be damaged. It might lose weapons, it might do all sorts of things. So I gotta roll red dice and see what happens depending on what comes up. Which means I am damaged. Thing in the future activates. I have to roll a white dice, and if I manage to get paint, it gets its full actions. But if I don't, it only gets 1 action instead of 2. My next unit is a core unit. This unit of troopers, they're gonna aim and fire at those guys riding the vehicle. That's a lot of dice. I get to reroll 2 dice for aims. I'm gonna use my aim token and get 1 more hit. So I've got a total of 4 hits. So 2 go away for heavy cover.
Hey!
Come on! And that unit is done. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and shoot down your fluttercraft. All right, so aiming and firing.
I'm gonna use my cover 2 to get rid of 2 of these. And I'm gonna use my dodge token to get rid of the other. I'm alive!
Super lame.
Another core unit is going. The last one I have, which is this core unit up here. One guy has like a sniper weapon. It's not gonna do much against the tank, so I'm gonna fire at the guys in the tank there to see if I can take a couple more out. They're gonna aim and fire. All right, 2 shots. I have critical 1, which converts 1 of these. So 1 critical hit on you. Cover doesn't mean it goes right through the cover. And I killed 1 more droid. 1 suppression for you, sir. All right, your turn.
Blue squad. Blue squad.
Roger, roger. Oh, you trying to take down the fluttercraft?
Oh yeah.
Get him good. 3 hits.
I have cover 2, so get rid of 2 of them. That means I have 1 save to make. Don't make it. So I take 1 more wound. I'm still alive. These Wookiee warriors with their blades are gonna just move twice as fast as they can go. They go to here. That's them. Your turn.
I will activate
Spider droid.
my spider droid. He runs around at 2.
All right, so who are you shooting at?
Shooting at your Wookiees with the spider droid. So this turns to a critical.
All right, so I have heavy cover, so I'm gonna get rid of 2 of these against the Wookiees. And then I'm gonna take 2 saves against these. Ooh. All right, here we go. I got 1. Okay, so I take 1 more damage.
Another suppression.
He's taken 2, and I have 2 suppression on that unit now. Spider droid is done. All right, I have no more randoms, so the only thing I have left is Chewbacca and Yoda. I was really hoping to have you shoot your big giant tank before I moved them.
Come to big giant tank.
but I don't wanna. Chewbacca's only got range 3, so he's not gonna be able to shoot anything this round. So what I'm gonna do with him is I'm just gonna book it with him. He's grabbing Yoda, he's putting him on like a backpack, wearing him like a backpack, and running down the field. I've slingshotted Yoda across the map.
They scuttle over the barricade. They're gonna open fire at those Wookiees. So here I am firing both of my dual twin blaster cannons into the Wookiee.
2 criticals that don't hit on the Wookiee.
Take out the hit with your cover.
Come on! All right, so you did 2 damage to him.
And 2 suppression, because this is suppressive.
I now have a total of 4 suppression on that unit, and I've lost a Wookiee, and another Wookiee's taken 1 wound. So Yoda's not in range to really do anything yet. What Yoda could do is move up here, make sure he's in cover, and then he's gonna use his ability called Guidance, which means pick a unit within 1 to 2, and they can perform a free non-attack action. So I'm gonna use these Wookiees and move them just a little bit closer to me, because now what happens is if you shoot them, I can use my barrier ability. Yoda is done. Yep, I have no more activation, so it's all you, sir.
They're going to attack move. Kill the clones! Kill the clones! It's gonna be 4 hits.
So I'm gonna do something with Chewbacca. He has something called Guardian 2, which means he can basically jump in front of the blasts and take up to 2 of them and have to wound on him instead. All right, so the 1 save on these guys in here, and I do not save it. 1 guy just gets vaporized. And then Chewbacca only rolls white dice, unfortunately. I got both! Good job, Chewbacca.
All right, I'm activating my tank. I'm well within 2 to 4 of your Wookiees there. Aim and fire into the Wookiees. Gotta get rid of those Wookiees. All right.
Not bad.
All hits, but that won't mean much to you, will it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 of them off for cover.
Fishing for a critic.
Using an aim.
No.
So I'm gonna use Force Barrier, which means I can cancel up to 2 results.
So he's okay on damage, but they still get
They get suppression. They're very suppressed. I have a total of
5.
5 suppression on that Wookiee unit. They're probably gonna get 1 action next round, which means that you probably saved somebody's life. And that is the turn.
What you got, Nick?
I'm tempted between 2 of them, and they're both good, but they're 2 different strategies. One is Yoda sits back and helps me defend. The other one is Yoda be's aggressive and charges in there and kills everything. Both sound fun.
But I've got some like arcs of fire with Droidekas set up that it might be a little bit dangerous for.
I know, I want you to come just a little closer first.
Oh, I gotta go get those objectives.
3,
Never gonna
2,
do.
1.
3, 5, 8. Ah! Oh no!
Oh, you're doing an orbital strike.
Orbital strike.
I am doing there is no try. He can't attack this round, but what he can do is he gets a bunch of aim, dodge, and surge tokens that he can share liberally with the ones around him. What does yours do?
I get to shoot orbital things at your face.
That sounds pretty fun. For you, you get to go first. We get to put some orders down. You know what mine says?
What does yours say?
Mine says I get to put 1 on every eligible unit. Every unit within range 3 of mine will get an order token.
So, my commander has ordered himself into action with my orbital strike. And then my T-Series tactical droid has started spreading orders around through his droid units, which can then pass orders between themselves. And they've managed to all get ordered up and ready to rumble.
Yoda gains 2 aim tokens, 2 dodge tokens, and 2 surge tokens, which he can share with any unit within 3 of him. I also have 2 surge tokens with Chewbacca again for the beginning of the round, and I have 1 surge token with the ARC Troopers. All right, so you get the first activation. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Do I try and just take out the helicopter before anything bad happens?
I mean, you have a chance of doing it. I have 2 wounds remaining on it, which is not a lot.
All right, so I'm gonna start with my tank. AAT, Trade Federation Battle Tank. Moves the small. All right, so he's gonna fire the main gun at the helicopter.
At the Fluttercraft.
And his bunker busters at the Wookiees. Bunker buster.
Not great.
1 hit, it goes through your cover.
It ignores cover, get a suppression, and now I roll 1 white dice to see if he lives. What I am going to do is I'm going to use one of Yoda's dodge tokens to dodge out of the way of a regular hit. But a bunker buster shell does something fancy, doesn't it?
I get to move your unit, but not your leader, it looks like. Big guns into the Funilaria.
Oh, that seems a little better.
So it's 1 crit and 3 hits.
So cover 2 is going to get rid of 2 of these, so I'm going to get rid of these 2 here. And so I've got 2 saves to make, or he's dead. He converts! He's alive with 1 wound! Right, so orbital strike coming down on those Wookiees over there.
These Wookiees over here.
Roger, roger.
Roger. Call in the orbital strike.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a pretty good shot.
Oh, that was a very good shot.
4 hits, no cover for it looks like for
No.
you there, and
Not a one.
oh, I blew up a Wookiee
You blew up a Wookiee and one's taking a wound.
and 2 suppression.
Randomly, I really want one of those 2 units to go before they die, either the Fluttercraft or the Wookiees. So I'm gonna choose random. You choose. Which one do you want? Ah, it's the Fluttercraft. I'm okay with that. Looking for paint on the white. If I got paint, I can do 2 actions. If no paint, 1 action. Please damage. 1 action. I get a free move because he's flying, and then it's gonna fly on top of that unit. So you get suppressed from being moved around, from me landing on top of you. You're gonna get another suppression because I'm gonna bomb you.
You still have to hit me.
I still have to hit you. This is true. This is true. It converts surges, so you have 3 hits to save. You don't convert surges, so you
down.
lost 3 and take another suppression. All right, he finally did something.
What to do next? So I will aim and fire the mounted.
Firing into the Wookiees,
Here we go.
but you aim, so you can reroll. Still missed. Ugh. All right, well, I'm actually gonna do random again, which I know which it is. It is those Wookiees, because I want them to do something. They have 2 suppression on them right now, which potentially means they only get 1 action. I gotta roll dice, see if paint happens, and they get rid of the suppression. Wookiees actually get to roll red dice. So, any paint? I got rid of both. They're gone. I'm gonna actually move them into that terrain, and then they're gonna fire everything at that Persuader tank. Now I'm in your side arc, so regular hits will still do wounds against you. The bowcaster and the 2 carbines are firing into the side of the Persuader tank. Yeah, all right, excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds against you. That's not bad. So you got a 5 up essentially. Oh yeah!
Take 5 damage.
Wookiees!
Yeah.
Did you reach your damage stage?
Yep.
Roll dice, see what happens to the guy.
Those Wookiees are murderous.
So you've rolled Weapon Disrupted. So I can choose one of your weapons and it gets half its dice for fighting.
Okay.
So choose the big giant gun, please.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
That's my leader. So he's going to bolster the 2 units around him, and then he will take a shot at that Wookiee standing around in the open.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Nice, love it. Cancel 1 and then I gotta make a save in the other one. Which I don't. So I've taken 1 more wound and another suppression token on these guys.
Yay!
Oh, these poor dudes.
Well, look at him go. He managed to zap a Wookiee.
I'm gonna go with the Wookiees.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 6 red dice. I need 5 of these to be paint. Not close. I take away 3 of my suppression.
Okay.
All right, so these Wookiees are gonna go, and what they're gonna do, they can't do much. They can only do 1 action. So I'm gonna move with them. And they're gonna move as fast as they can towards this tank. All right, so Spider Tank into Wookiees. So I get to cancel 1 because there's suppression. So this won't kill the unit outright, but it has potential to almost kill the unit. Didn't save a 1. You killed 1 Wookiee, and the other one has 1 wound remaining. I'm gonna go with Yoda next. Yoda can't fight, however, within range 1 to 2, I can make another unit do a move. Tell these Wookiees to move, which allow them to, it counts as a charge and allows me to fight.
All right.
Because I have tenacity, I get 1 extra red dice because you've damaged me.
Right.
I got 1 hit. I'm gonna use one of Yoda's aim tokens to re-roll 2 of those dice, the 2 black dice. There we go, I convert surges, 2 hits.
All right. You've hit my armor.
He tried.
He tried. He tried so very hard. Okay. So my IGs are going to go there, and they are going to double dodge.
So I think I'm actually gonna go with my tank.
Okay.
Tank's gonna move up. This is my moment. Fire everything. I'm gonna use my armor-piercing shells against this tank. I'm gonna use my main laser battery against this tank. So these become criticals for impact. Critical makes this into an impact. And then I'm gonna use one of Yoda's aim tokens to reroll 2 more dice. 1 more critical. There we go. So I got 5 criticals for you to save.
Come on, tank. Don't die.
Oh, bad roll.
4 damage.
You took 4 of 9, so you got 5 wounds remaining. All right, so the
Shooting.
Droidicas are shooting at the clone troopers over here. Oh,
Pretty good.
Oh, that was really good. My light cover from the crater will get rid of 1 of these.
Yep.
I'm gonna use this dodge from Yoda to get rid of another. Then I'm gonna use barrier from Yoda to get rid of 2 more hits. I really want these guys to live. I think Chewbacca is gonna jump in front of 2 more. He saves 1, and the other one takes 1 wound on Chewbacca. I'm gonna go with Chewbacca right now. He's gonna fire his bowcaster. He's going to aim and fire at this tank right in front of him. I've got 1 hit. That becomes a critical. Then I've got an aim token, so I'm gonna reroll 2 dice. I got 1 critical, and I'll convert a surge with critical 1. 3 critical hits. Nice.
I take 1.
He's got 4 wounds remaining. All right, so these droids are shooting Chewbacca. Let's do it.
Chewbacca!
Oh! I am going to use these 2 surge tokens that Chewbacca has to convert these to saves. And then I'm going to use one of Yoda's to convert another one to a save, so I only take 1 wound.
Okay, take 1 wound and 2 suppression.
Okay, my turn. These guys are going to activate. Let's see if I get rid of any suppression. I get rid of 2!
So they still only get 1 action.
I gotta get them out of the crater.
Get us out of here!
Get us out! Move, move, move!
I will go with my tank. Just gonna back him off an inch. All right, so my little gun, my ion gun, is gonna try and take out your Wookiee. And then my bigger gun is gonna go after these guys, try and put a suppression on them.
Because they haven't shot yet.
Ion gun! A hit and a crit.
And I fail. You've killed the Wookiee!
0 underline
killed him.
underline
My
Sofia.
heavy repeating blasters are gonna fire into the
Bem-vindo a
troopers here.
Leitão
It's a
ponto arte.
damaged weapon, so only one side's going.
Get less dice.
So I get less dice. This is critical 1, so this surge turns into a critical. I get 2 hits that are taken out by their heavy cover, and
then-
1 critical. You do get suppressed.
I do? Do I save it? Do I save it? Oh no! Do I save it?
Oh.
Ah, yeah! I'm actually gonna go with them right now, just in case you put more suppression on them. I'm gonna see if I rally, so I can roll 1 white dice, see if there's paint. Yeah, I got rid of the suppression. Okay, so these guys are not aiming, of course, because they had to move. They are firing all their guns into that unit of droids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. So I only killed 2 guys. So you're gonna activate that unit, so rally, roll a white dice, see if you get rid of your suppression token. You do not. You're gonna do a refresh action?
Yeah.
Yep, okay, you get rid of 1 suppression.
Tarsai.
Plus you can reload your rocket launcher.
Bem-vindo a Leitão ponto
My
arte.
rocket launcher. Who needs to aim?
Asma underline Miu.
Critical.
All right, so my heavy cover will get
Bem-vindo a
rid of 2
Leitão
of
ponto
these.
arte.
No way! Look at that. I'm gonna go with these guys up here. I've got 1 kind of sniper shot there. I'll shoot the spider droid. 2 red dice. I'm gonna aim and fire. I'm gonna re-roll the regular hit because armor would cancel it. Nope. Oh, there we go. 1. I got 1 wound through.
They are going to. I'm going to refresh, and that means I can shoot my rocket at this airplane.
Yeah. My cover gets rid of 2 of them. You could kill him right here. I need to make both of these for him to live. Come on, baby! No, I just got 1. He is dead. All right, my turn. I've only got 1 unit left, and that's the ARC troopers down here. All right, so these guys firing into that spider droid. So I got 1 critical hit. They are aiming, so I'm going to re-roll these dice and hopefully get some more criticals. I got nothing.
Spider droid. Nope.
6. You got 4 wounds remaining.
Leader can go here, and then everyone else can jump in front of him. Fire at those guys, because that's what I can see. Killed them all. I have 1 surge. That might help.
Got it.
But you do have another
I
suppression
have some more
token
suppression
on.
on me, yes. So that's the end of the turn. You managed to kill 1 of my units. I haven't killed any of your units yet. However, I have done a bit of damage. We'll see what happens in round 2. Time for command cards.
Command
turn
cards.
3.
You ready?
I've got some sneaky stuff.
Oh, you.
I got some sneaky stuff.
Maybe I do too.
Oh, really? Oh, it's time for very sneaky stuff. I'm doing size matters not. Basically, Yoda becomes amazing. He gets to move a 3 instead of 1. He gets charge, he gets jump. He basically becomes this little mini devil that's just gonna go, Rah! It actually means that I'll probably be able to charge your tank first thing. And maybe, we'll see. How cool would it be a Yoda blowing up a tank? What do you got?
I got mechanized incursion. That tank's going to try and do something before he blows up.
We both got 1, which means it's a random draw of what's gonna happen. All right, you're no paint.
All right.
No paint plus surge. I do get to go first. Yes, this is indeed. Okay, so I get 1 order token down, and it is only Yoda.
My Persuader tank is going to get face up order. I'm going to use my HQ uplink to get my face up order token. Spread orders into my infantry.
All right, first turn begins, and Yoda says, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands, and Yoda's gonna activate. So Yoda is gonna do a flip. He's got jump 2, which means he just jumps over everything, and he's gonna move straight into that tank. Yoda's gonna fight his first time. I will actually get to fight twice in this round. Yoda's first attack, 4 dice. Impact 2, so these become criticals.
3 criticals.
So that's 3 criticals for you to save.
Okay.
And you save 2 of them. 1 damage. You've taken 6 damage total, which means you are actually damaged. Roll a red dice, see what happens. So you are damaged, which means whenever you activate, you gotta roll a white dice. If there's paint, you can have 2 actions. If there's not, you only get 1. And then I get to do another attack right away. So here's the next attack. And I have impact 2, so 2 criticals go through. And you save them both. So Yoda tried, he did some damage to the tank, but it was not nearly enough. So that's Yoda.
That's Yoda.
He had a chance, it didn't work.
So I'll fire everything into the Wookiees. Can aim and fire, can't I?
You could. See if I can survive. I got none. You killed a Wookiee and another one has 1 wound remaining. An HQ, so that's Chewbacca. So he's gonna move up and then he's gonna fire everything into that spider droid there. 1 gets to a critical hit with impact. See if you can save it. The suspense.
Oh, I saw paint.
Oh, okay, 1 more wound. And that's Chewbacca, done.
So I will do
Maxi.
a refresh to reload
Bem-vindo a
Reload the
leitão.arte.
and fire at your Wookiee. Take him out. Take him out.
So my heavy cover will get rid of the
Yep, so you got a critical to deal with.
regular hits. So let's see if the critical can be saved. It is! It's saved! So let's see what's next. It is a core unit. I'm gonna go with these guys. Let's see if they get rid of their suppression. I do not, which means I can only get 1 action. And they're gonna fire at the damaged unit in front of them. The machine gun and all the guns fire away. Cover will get rid of these 2. And I have 3 criticals to deal with.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, incoming, incoming. I saved 1. Oh no, more losses.
You get an elite, so that's your Magna Guard. Maybe go get those Wookiees. Take the objective.
Shooting at your Wookiees.
The cover bounces it off. So there's now 3 suppression on those units over there. You get 1 more on them, they may run. And it is Wookiees. I need to go with those Wookiees rather than these ARC troopers because they might run. First, see if they rally. 3 red dice. Any paint gets rid of a suppression token. I got rid of none. They might as well stay where they are. They're gonna fire everything and they're gonna try to take out the tank. I got impact 1 and critical 1 with this. Impact turns this into a critical. So you got 2 criticals to save.
Saved and no.
So 1 more damage, you're down to 2.
Let's do random. Look at that, spider droid. He's actually pretty quick, the spider droid.
He is.
I'm going after the guys who haven't moved yet.
All right, you're gonna go after these guys? Great. Light cover, so take away 1 of them. 3 red dice. Can I save any? I save 1, 2 guys go down. There is 1 trooper remaining. All right, random for me. Hey, look, it's him. Does he remove his suppression? He does not. He only has 1 action. If I stay there, he's dead because he's out in the open and you've got still lots of shots left. So he's gonna go try to hide. Droid the cause. Destroyer droids.
Destroyer droid. Destroyer. So I'm going to shoot through the command module.
Try to kill these troopers right here.
Yeah, they got heavy cover anyway. So heavy cover takes care of 2 of those.
2,
You have
and I've
3.
got 3 saves to make. Let's see if I can do as good as before. I got 1. So 2 go through and kill 2 guys. It is another elite, so that's my ARC troopers right here. The ARC troopers are gonna fire at they're gonna fire at the Spider Droid because the Spider Droid is close to dead. 1 critical, 2 regular. Take 1 critical hit.
He's okay.
ARC troopers, done.
My commander! He's gonna bolster. He'll fire. Pew!
He's gonna fire those guys. He gives me another suppression, but my cover will bounce it away. All right, well, I only have 2 activations left. Second last one is another core. So it's these guys up here. I'm gonna fire at the front droid squad with the sniper rifle here. And I hit you twice.
2 losses. So you killed a lot of droids, but not out of 1 unit yet,
Your turn, I've only got 1 activation left.
which is
The tank, that's all I got left.
troopers aboard are gonna reload their rocket and fire at your Wookiees. It's 1 crit,
Hey, I got it!
but you do get more suppression.
4 suppression on those Wookiees. Ugh. All right, so my last activation is my tank. So my tank's gonna go, and I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna kill your spider droid. All right, so both guns into here. So you actually have 5 to save. Ooh, I can kill you here. finally get something?
Yeah, you got me.
All right, and I'm fully activated, so it's all just you, sir.
Activate my.
You activate your tank? All right, so your tank's damaged. See if it gets 1 activation or 2 activations. If there's paint, you get to activate.
There's paint.
So you get 2 activations.
So here we go, blasting Yoda with lateral anti-personnel lasers and an MX-8 artillery laser cannon.
So I'm gonna use my 2 dodge tokens to block 2 of those. And then I'm gonna use barrier to block 2 more. Yoda's force barrier to block 2 more. Roll 2 dice to see if I can stop 2. So we managed to stop all of them.
So my droidecas can.
I mean, like, I've gotten rid of all my defensive stuff. The droids could just lay into Yoda.
I think they got to try it because they're there. I'll just lay into Yoda. Maybe I'll move second.
I can't believe Yoda managed to dodge all that. Going to hide.
Going to hide. So this unit here is going to reload and fire regular and a rocket.
Gonna fire those clones. Got it. Heavy cover blocks 2, but I get 2 saves. Come on, buddies, you can survive this. Do it! Ah, yeah!
These back guys are just within range, so they'll do the same
Fire
thing.
away.
Reload, fire, and that gets rid of their suppression.
Yeah.
They have a surge, so that's 3 hits, so 1 to deal with for you.
1 save to make. Got it. Yeah! That has been 5 4-ups in a row.
But now you're up to 6 suppression on them.
Yikes. The droids are closing in. I'm losing troopers fast. And there's not gonna be much I can do to hold you off of these objectives. I am ready. Are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
All right, I'm doing. You're doing ambush.
Ambush!
I'm doing assault.
Oh, good for you.
So I get 3 units to order, and you get 1. However, you get to go first. I get 1 surge token on the ARC troopers and 2 surge tokens on Chewbacca, as always.
I'm gonna do my trooper thing.
I'm gonna put a face-up to order token on my tank. Yoda's gonna give himself an order token because I don't want him in the open because you're gonna kill him.
Gonna do my best.
And I'm also gonna give 1 to this core unit over here.
Infantry, 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 infantry. I'll get their command spread out from my commander. Then the actual ambush is coming from the Magna Guard. So I'm gonna go first with my Magna Guard. Hello, Mr. Magna Guard leader. And bop, I'm in face to face with you.
You're charging me!
Rawr.
Oh no!
Let's have some melee.
All right, fight me.
So I can use
4
my
saves?
first
Yep.
game token.
6 saves to make. You will probably wipe the whole unit right here. Watch this. You killed all the Wookiees.
And I've claimed an objective.
Have. I'm actually gonna go with Yoda before you get to shoot him. Yoda's gonna try to rally to see if he gets rid of his suppression. He gets rid of 1, 2. Nicely done, Yoda. And then Yoda's gonna move up here. There's 1 and fight you.
My shields are down.
All right, so all the shields are down on that unit.
So I will activate this infantry unit. Take a little hop so they can.
Shoot the guy that's taking the comms tower there. All right, so this unit firing into the guy hiding in here. Ah.
A single hit, which is taken care of, but he gives me suppression.
So I'm actually gonna go with these guys right now before they die. And I got rid of 4. Wow, I still only get 1 action because I still have 1 on there.
This is me surprised.
All these guys into the tank, into the boys on the tank. I get 1 critical and 2 regular hits, 1 critical save to make. And you make it.
Okay. So he's going to attack and then move.
So you're gonna do the Persuader.
Persuader. He's going to combine his firepower, fire into the troopers. That's pretty awesome.
All saves, all saves. Here we go. Oh, 2 of them are dead.
I can still move with that tank, and I think I will, because I've lost the flank. He's
Oh
all
my
messed up, but he's still trucking along.
I'm gonna go with my tank, and I have 2 options. I'm either to try to blow up this guy or blow up this guy. I think I gotta kill this thing. So I'm going to pivot as my movement. I don't want you hitting my side, because my side is a weak point. And then I'm gonna fire into the Persuader tank with his big gun. And it's minigun. Yeah, it's gonna fire into the guys aboard the tank. Try to finish off the squad on the tank itself. All right, into the droids riding the vehicle. 3 black dice. You have 1 critical hit on the guys riding the vehicle.
Hey!
Did that twice with a 6-up. Then the big gun is gonna try to blow up the tank. It's Got impact 2. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves on that tank. Boom. I got one. And the droids get out. Your turn. What are you activating?
I might activate these forward troopers before they go down in the heat.
Try to kill that one guy in front of him?
Do I reload a rocket or do I aim? Or do I just charge in there? I think I might fight you because then you don't get cover.
You want to whack me?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's
go
do
beat
it.
you with my rifle butts.
All
So
right.
they're gonna take a move, which will put me in contact,
And then fight.
and then fight. Attack them! Beat him with your rifle butts! I got you twice with 1 crit.
All right. Ah! My armor is impervious to your rifle butts. On Elite, which is my ARC troopers right here, because you killed my other one, they're going to dodge for their first action, and then they're just going to plink a wound off of this tank, because there's no point to do anything else. 2 critical hits on the tank. Nice.
Takes
And
one.
one goes through. Look at that. All right, one of the droidicas.
Could like walk forward and shoot Chewbacca. Move and fire. Move and fire.
2 crits in hit. All right, so 3 saves to make. Come on, buddy. Save 1. Just save 1. Takes 2 more wounds.
And 2 suppression.
He is now enraged. And then I get to go random. Troop core unit. That's just these guys up here. They're gonna fire everything into these guys. The sniper rifle shoots, and it gets 1 critical hit. Goes through your cover, see if you save it.
All right. The
All right.
tank.
Does it get 1 action or 2 actions? Roll a dice, see if you get paint. You got paint, you get 2 actions.
So I'm gonna move forward and fire everything, including my bunker busters. Okay, so here we go. Whew,
Not bad.
that's an excellent shot.
Kill the squad.
Ah, the bunker buster finally did its thing.
Chewbacca's next. He's gonna try to charge your droids over there. He's so enraged, he's immune to suppression.
Chewbacca has come. What are we going to do?
Rip apart some
we're
arms.
dying! They
Got
are
'em
all
all.
dead.
Slice, dice.
Droidicas. They're gonna go ball mode.
These goes over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Run, try to take the objective.
Yeah.
All right, I only have 1 more activation left, and that is the trooper that is in this command center. And you know what he's gonna do? He's got a grenade called a droid popper, an EMP grenade. So he's gonna fire that grenade at these destroyer droids right here. I got a hit, so save it. You've got no shields left, right? With that one?
He's okay. My commander. He is going to move a little bit. They're out of range now. So they're going to hike and shoot. And I guess they'll just fire their blasters.
That gets blocked by cover.
But I do give them more suppression. These guys here, I think, are just going to double move. They're going to try and hide behind
Some trees.
trees and such.
I've got very few units left. I currently control 1 objective, and you control 2.
Well, it's not over yet. You still got Chewbacca and Yoda.
I'm not out yet. However, things are looking tight. All right, welcome to the last turn of the game, turn 5. We have 3 objectives, and you currently control this one and this one. I barely control this one.
The droids have come. We are here.
So it's gonna be tight. Can I do it? I don't know.
You have Yoda and Chewbacca in position.
Both very strong units.
Yeah.
I basically need to wipe out everything here. We don't need to wipe out a tank, 2 droidicas to have a chance. I might have a chance.
You might have a chance. Their shields are up to 1.
Yep.
They've got full shields, but they're down right now because they are rolling around.
If I can go first and put an order token on this tank,
Ooh.
I could probably wipe out this unit with it. Command cards first.
All right, I'm ready. To crush this clone rebellion. Wait, is it a rebellion? No, you guys.
You're the rebellion.
I'm rebellion.
You're the rebels of the Civil War. I'm the loyalists.
I have come to free the people.
No, you haven't. Anyways, command card. I'm ready. Ooh, Roger, Roger.
Roger.
Ambush.
Ambushed.
I've got 1 pip, you've got 3, which means I get to go first.
That's correct. Mine activates all my droid troopers. It gives them all surge token. So I am putting order tokens on all of mine. Also get surge tokens because they are going Roger.
Chewbacca gets 2 surge tokens, and my 1 order going down is to this tank. You hold this objective. Well, This is the hard part, though. You hold this objective currently with these battle droids. The tank is almost dead, and these guys have no shields. One shield. That's my chance here.
Yeah.
Can Yoda and Chewbacca and this tank take out all three of these? I'm gonna go first with this tank. So this tank has the only chance of taking out these guys right here. What I need to do, though, is move first. I would love to aim.
Because you have a fixed gun.
More importantly, I need to get the leader, which is this model, touching this terrain so I can hold it. The very problem with doing that is what I do is I show my weak point to your tank
Yep.
and to your your battle droids there.
Yes, present your weak side.
He's doing a drift. Drift! He's gonna fire everything into these guys.
Yep.
Now, I do have a linked targeting array. After I am issued order, I gain an aim token. So I do have an aim token. All right, so the tank going into the droidekas. And ooh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 2 aims. 7 hits for you to save.
I only saved one. So
Oh.
a droid's down, the other one's damaged.
Oh, the tank tried really hard.
My
Oh,
tank.
your tank gets to go. You're just gonna blast away at him.
I am gonna kill him.
To be fair, it is fairly unlikely. I have 9 wounds for you to shoot through.
Do not tell me the odds. All right, shooting of the tank. Kill him now.
4 saves to make on the tank. I make 1 of them, so you've done 3 damage to him.
Got him.
Down to random. So let's go. Let's go leader. So either Chewbacca or Yoda. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Chewbacca right now, and just charge right in here. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna charge right here, so he's still touching
Look at
the
that. But he's super
the
hidden.
terrain. Let's see if I can't do some major damage to these droidekas. Oh yeah. Okay. 4 hits here. You have 1 shield, so you can get rid of 1.
I saved 2 of them, I think.
Do you convert?
Droidekas convert on defense.
Ah, it's only did 1 damage. All right, well, that could have been better. Oh well, your turn.
All right, so these guys are going to pivot as their move. Chewbacca is in range. In range. Kill Chewbacca.
All right, firing everything into Chewbacca.
Blocking
Yeah, no, I'm
Yoda's-
not going to use Yoda's barrier here.
You're not gonna
I'm
use
going to
Yoda's-
hold on to Yoda's barrier in the hopes of saving this one little trooper here. So he does have 5 wounds remaining, so this can't kill him. And I saved 2 of them and used one of his surges to save another one. I took 1 damage, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. So my activation, I got very little left. It is core. So I'm gonna go with these guys.
Right.
Before you manage to put these guys' shields back up.
You're not going to go with him and try and dodge?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because this is my chance to take this objective. I've got a sniper here that is in range of this guy right here.
Right.
So he's gonna try to take him out. He's got 2 shots. He has to hit and wound with both of them.
All right.
So I'm gonna aim and then fire. The rest of the dice can see this guy right here. So I'm gonna do the sniper first, because if anyone wants to use an aim token, it's him. I hit them both.
Ooh.
So yeah, these hits won't work because you have heavy cover here. I'm going to use my aim token to risk it. Maybe I'll get a critical. Come on! I got a critical and a hit. See if you save it. Oh, he takes another wound. He's down to 1 wound remaining. And then the rest of the dice into these droidekas right here. And I got 1 regular hit, which is not enough to get through your cover. Oh, so didn't manage to do it.
That's my lead.
That's your Magna Guard, yep.
Magna Guard, you have a wonderful position. Dodge. Keep dodging. They're spinning their stabs. Fire dancers.
And I've got another core. Dodge once, give myself a dodge token. So I'm gonna throw a droid popper right here.
We've seen him. Here he is.
Now I need a critical hit to get the -1 action for you on there.
Right.
It's a regular hit.
Hey. Right.
So now you're gonna pop your shields.
Shooting the tank. Kill it. Kill it now. It killed our friend. I did 1 regular hit.
It pings off the armor, does nothing. My turn. My other hero, Yoda. Double move. He's not gonna fight. He's just gonna double move into the communication array, so that you will have a very hard time taking him out. Yeah, he won't be able to fight or anything like that, but he'll just sit there and
Wave his force around to make sure that I can't.
yeah. And he will use his ability that I haven't been able to use all game. It's a free ability to gain 1 dodge token. All right, your turn. Very little left in this game.
My fearless leader. He is going to bolster 2 of the units in front of him.
So he just kind of sits there and says, Roger, Roger. And then my turn and my last activation. And here is what this guy is gonna do. He is gonna be super brave. He's gonna be a clone trooper, a soldier of the Galactic Republic, and he is just gonna move his best
orange squad can get into base contact with.
So now you hold that objective because you have more leaders in base contact.
Oh, one critical.
Let's see if I save it. I don't. You killed him.
I got him. We killed him. We shot him good. My next squad is yellow squad, my largest squad. I see him. I see him. Destroy them all. And they are going to fire.
So you're firing into clone trooper?
So 2 surges. Yes.
I'm going to use his dodge token to dodge out of the side of the one. So he just ducks at the right time.
Oh no.
It avoids any damage. And you got 1 unit left to activate, don't you?
Blue squadron. Shoot him down. So the last squad, blue squad, blasting away into your
Which one?
droid. Or sorry, your
My clone? All right.
I got a critical.
Got a critical. So that goes through. This is the last unit to activate, so I'm going to use Yoda's force barrier and block it. He's like, no!
All right. Fine.
No,
These clones will not die. It is this Jedi. What are we going to do?
Kill him, you won't. Here we go. Last turn.
Last turn.
Last turn we have here. Well, I've really only got 1 left, Tycho.
I have 1 left as well. Here we go.
Standing orders.
Assault.
0 underline,
My
lone
standing orders is
underline
4
e giro.
pips. Yours is 3 pips. You get to go first.
Bem-vindo a
And you can activate 3 units
leitão.arte.
from that.
I do.
And you now have 1 shield with these guys.
1 shield and 4 with him, but only 1 health point left with him. Onto the tank, and then he can command his droids into action as well. So the only ones that are out are these droidicas and these Magna Guard.
So I'm going to give 1 order to the tank. And when I give an order to the tank, I get an aim token.
If I can hurt your tank enough, maybe he gets damaged and cannot complete his mission. And just aim and fire from where he is. Aim, fire,
Where at the tank?
destroy. 3, 4, 5, 6.
4,
6
5,
big hits.
6. Let's see how many save. I only save 2. You take 4 more wounds. 4, 5, 6. He is bracketed, which means I gotta see if he gets what happens to him. You have disabled him. So he cannot move normally, and he must spend 2 actions to do a move order. So he's basically very,
So he's slow.
he's very slow.
Right.
So I'm gonna go right now with my tank. He is going to aim and fire everything at this guy right here with both of his weapons. All right, here we go. Aiming, fire. Critical, critical, some regular hits. This becomes a critical, and I got a reroll. First aim token, reroll these 2. Another critical and a hit. Oh, this might actually be enough.
Wow.
So light cover will get rid of 1.
Yep.
You can get rid of shields. Can you save this?
Can I save the most beautiful tank shot we've seen?
That is a hit with everything.
Glorious. No. No,
He's dead.
he's very dead.
Blasted. Whew. All right, I hold this objective.
With a smoking tank.
I hold this objective with a very smoking tank. All right, so see if your tank gets 2 actions or 1 action. It gets 1 action. So
1 action, all
you
right.
can either shoot or move.
I think I'm gonna try and kill you
Okay.
and roll over there with droids. That's the move. No aiming. Just destroy him. Just destroy him. 2 crits, and then one of these turns into a crit.
So I only have 3 wounds left. So I'm gonna save
Kill him.
at least 1 of these.
Yep.
Barely. I've taken 2 more. He's got 1 wound remaining. All right, it has to be random. What is it? It is a core unit. I have 2 core units left. I think I'm gonna go with this one and try to blast away at those droids right here.
Okay.
So you're now within range, so I'm gonna fire everything. I'm gonna aim and fire. And I'm going to aim. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of them being critical.
Oh,
You have no cover from here.
No, no cover at all. They thought they would flee.
Yeah, save 1 of them.
What?
Okay, not bad, guys. Not bad. Well done.
And
You're gonna random. You're gonna go to the Magna Guard. Just gonna stay there, dodge more.
I guess so.
Okay, my turn. Gotta go random. So my next core was the guys in here. I'm gonna shoot a droid popper, EMP grenade at these. So I just get 1 dice. I'm gonna aim first, and I hit, which means because I hit, you lose a shield. See if you save it to see if you get an ion token as well. All right, so you saved it. You don't get an ion token, but at least I got rid of your shield. All right, and then this guy is done.
So I'm gonna pivot, and then I'm gonna blast you. Kill the tank. Kill it now. I get impact 1 from the side.
I gotta make both of these. Ah! I do not. The tank has died. Okay, well that sucks. And I now only control 1 objective marker, and you control 1 objective marker. However, with that move, you're done. There is no way for you to get this. Is there a way for me to get this? My activation, it is either Chewbacca or Yoda. I'm going to try something.
Okay.
I'm gonna forgo all of Chewbacca's amazing shooting and fighting abilities,
Right.
and I'm just gonna charge as fast as he can go. Because with this movement, he can move 2, and he can just make it to get the objective.
Oh,
He's saying, this is mine!
he's standing out there in the open, but there's really not much left to shoot at him.
So I now control this one, I control this one. This is the last turn of the game, so whoever
I-
controls the most.
I'm going to activate my rear unit, and they're going to load a rocket,
Chunk, chunk. The one that's touching the objective over there. Yep.
and they're going to just launch into your poor trooper. All right, take him down.
2 criticals we're gonna make on the trooper. I'm gonna use Yoda's barrier ability now to get rid of one of those criticals.
Okay.
And then the trooper is hopefully gonna save himself with 1 dice. Johnny, you live too. You know, these guys did nothing.
Yellow squad.
You know, spot.
Hi, Mr. Yoda. I'm going to shoot you. Yoda's got heavy cover, but I got nothing.
Well, all I've got left is Yoda. My one and only chance is to use the Force. The Force will be my ally. And I've got to force push this unit and kill them all.
Okay.
And then I've got to force push this tactical leader droid.
Okay.
And then you'll have only 1 unit that can get onto the thing contesting the objective. All right, so Yoda sits there, clears his mind. Ah! 2 hits.
We have been blasted. Oh no! We are
I got 'em both!
into oblivion. And you have
then,
1 more.
And then I force push. I said, okay, and I pick up those droids with a force, and I send them hurling into this tactical droid. No, because I gotta get all 4, because you have 4 wounds, right?
I do have 4 wounds.
Yeah. And you have cover. I don't do it. It fails. I do a few damage, but you're still alive.
I'm still alive.
You're still alive.
I'm still alive.
I have a chance still. I'm gonna use that aim token from that shot that you did earlier,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get to re-roll this dice.
Okay.
And if I get another hit, I did it!
You did
There's
it!
4 wounds. So you have
Okay.
1 more wound to save, and if you save this, the tactical droid's alive. If you don't, the tactical droid is dead.
Tactical droid T-Series, we are being assaulted. No!
He's dead! All right, Yoda, good job.
I am now playing for the tie. Because I only have 1 move left.
Because
Although
I currently control 2.
I can try and kill Yoda.
Yeah, all you need to do is move on to here to tie it. So you might as well move on to here first, right? So you get into the objective. You have now tied the game. And if you shoot everything into Yoda, you might win.
I'm going to make Yoda out of cover there.
Yep. If you rolled all hits, I can use the dodge token to that when I roll a successful save, I bounce a wound back at you.
Nice.
So there's like this infinitesimal chance that I would like swing the lightsaber back and kill all of you. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be fun to
you
imagine.
actually fire my bolts back at me.
Yeah.
Do like the whole like.
It's nice to imagine it
all right, all
happening.
right. I love it, but I have to hit you 5 times.
You'd have to hit me all the times, then I have to roll a successful surge on every single one.
Just surge.
Just a surge.
So
it's not likely to
infinitesimal.
happen.
All right, shoot him down.
All right,
We hit him.
one. Yoda just dodges out of the side. He holds onto the objective and says, "The Force is my ally."
I think he's just too short. I'm
He's just too short.
right over his
Just go right over his head. Well, that is the game. It ends as a tie. You hold this objective, we contest this one, and I hold this one.
But I can also imagine that that Yoda feels like the beach is a little overrun at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. He
And,
kind of probably runs back to the command base and says, "All right, orbital strike, we will." It's a tie. Neither force could stretch any further and claim the victor. Strangely fitting, as even if one force had won this battle, they both would have just been one more pawn in a much greater plan. Soon following this battle, Yoda would be forced into hiding, the droids would all be shut down, and the Wookiees mostly forced into slavery. Dark days were ahead for the galaxy. Well, thank you for joining us for this episode of Star Wars Legion. It was fun to finally be able to do a Clone Wars era game, and we hope to do many more. We have 2 more games planned for the rest of the year and can't wait to show them off to you. If you want to see more Legion content on our channel, please help us grow by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with any that may like it. You can also consider joining our Patreon to support us directly and get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and our active community Discord. Lastly, I want to give another thank you to our sponsor of this episode, Deadly Print Studios. Make sure to check out their amazing effects and prints over at their website, and make sure to use the coupon code in the description to save you a few dollars. Tycho, thank you for a great game, and until we see you next time in the galaxy far, far away, play on. On a fringe world, Cassian Andor leads a rebel force in taking down an AT-AT, intent on interrogating the ISB agents within. The local garrison has him surrounded, though. He must escape with the prisoners before they are overwhelmed. Welcome to Star Wars Legion, a miniature tabletop game that is played by alternating activations and using custom dice to represent a hit or miss. Today, I'm playing the Empire, facing off against the Rebels, played this time by my cousin, Sasha. Sasha is a huge nerd like me and has been my gaming buddy for epic struggles across countless games and genres. I'm excited to be able to bring him on the channel for the first time as we play this custom scenario, inspired by the recent series, Star Wars Andor. We're playing a smaller 400-point game of Legion today, so every model really counts. Cassian Andor and 2 units of Rebel troopers have hunkered down, holding all 3 of the objectives. Surrounding them are stormtroopers, speeder bikes, and an Imperial officer. Things look dire for the Rebels, but on the first turn, reinforcements will arrive for both sides. Pathfinders and commandos for the Rebels, and scouts and scout snipers for the Empire. Both sides have brought in air support as well. An X-Wing and a TIE fighter will be duking it out over the battlefield. There isn't true rules for either, but the rules for an airspeeder and an LAAT gunship are close enough that we will be using them as proxies. It's just too much fun not to include them. Neither side has any real anti-tank weaponry, so the flyers will kind of be kings of the field. The mission is fairly simple. Capture or rescue the prisoners. Whoever has the most at the end of 6 turns wins. Today's sponsor of this game is Beard Sorcery. A big thank you to them for sponsoring our channel and helping us bring Legion to the channel. They make excellent beard products with a nerdy twist, scents such as Druid's Mist or Cunning Rogue. Check them out in the description below to keep your beard looking and smelling nice. They've obviously embraced who they are, and I especially like the D20 discount they currently have going on at their website. Though sadly, neither Sasha nor myself have had much luck with our facial hair, I do know a certain bearded individual around the studio here that this would be the perfect gift for. Sasha, welcome here.
Thanks, Nick. I'm happy to be here.
For those of you just joining us, this is my cousin. I've never brought him on the channel before. Every so often we get to play games in my garage. Sasha is my gaming buddy, I gotta say.
I might even be the first play-on initiate almost, because Nick started teaching me games when I was like 10.
We've been playing a lot of Legion lately, and it's a really fun game.
I love the way it works. I like how it really correctly demonstrates the chaos of battle mixed with the power that a good strategist can have over the battle.
Now, the one thing you should know about Sasha is that he's actually a very good general. He has almost always beat me. So I'm thinking right here now, I'm gonna take you down this time. This time, you're in my house this time. Now, what faction do you normally play?
I love playing the CIS with the droids, and particularly...
Separatist scum. Well, we have a unique scenario today. As I said, Sasha's playing the Rebels. I get to play the Imperials for the first time on the channel. Normally, I'm the Rebels, but I graciously let you have it this time. Mostly because I get to use a TIE fighter. We made a custom scenario which we have 3 hostages in the center. Basically, the Rebels formed an ambush, took down the AT-ST, and grabbed the VIPs that were inside, and each of those VIPs are an objective marker. You can move around with them like a normal objective marker, and whoever controls the most at the end of the game is the victor.
Exciting, Nick starts with more points on the table than I do.
Slightly.
And he's coming at me from 2 sides here as well. So my goal for the first turn is to try to hold out here until I can get the rest of my forces on the board, but also try to displace his placement of where he's going to put, particularly his TIE Interceptor.
We're only starting with a portion of our armies on the table. I'm starting with 2 units of stormtroopers, my Imperial officer, the Ruthless Commander, so we call her Ruthie,
As you do.
as well as a unit of speeder bikes. But off the table, we also have some units because we are using the Rapid Reinforcement Battle Twist in this game. 2 units are going off the table, but we also decided to put our flyers, our spaceships off the table as well. So you have your X-Wing off the table, I have my TIE Fighter off the table, both of which are stand-ins for existing models. So the X-Wing is actually a snow speeder, the TIE Fighter is actually an LAAT patrol craft. You didn't think you'd be cornered so quickly, but the garrison has streamed out to rescue the VIPs. You're gonna bring in your reinforcements to try to protect you guys, and let's see who can take down the opponent first.
On that note, good luck, Nick.
Good luck. Let's do this.
Let's make it happen.
So as always, a very unique part of Legion is that we choose a command card to see who gets to start off. It gives you a little bonus, and whoever has the least amount of pips in the top left-hand corner of the card will get to go first.
This is a cool representation of the game, of the leadership of your particular battlefield general.
All right, so 1, 2, 3. I'm doing standing orders. And you're doing push. So you have less pips, you're gonna get to go first.
Yeah.
And you also get to put face-up order tokens on 2 units. I'm doing a really basic one, standing orders, because I wanna save my good ones for later. I have 4 pips, I'm gonna go second. However, I only get to put 1 unit with a face-up order token.
What I'm going to do here with my face-up order tokens is I'm going to put them on my 2 regular units. The guys here with the range 1 to 4 DLT 28A trooper, and onto that unit of rebel troopers as well. So what I'm doing here is I have both my core units with a face-up order token, which means later on in the match, when I have to pull a random token, I know I cannot pull a regular core unit.
I'm actually gonna go with the Stormtroopers first. I'm just hoping to get into cover really quick.
I got a couple options here. I can either use my order tokens that are face up, or I can pull a random unit from the stack here. If me or Nick were to pull a unit that's not on the board yet, it would deploy on the board
Anywhere it wants to, as long as it's outside of range 2. There's a lot of places it can go on the board.
The kicker is you can't move or shoot once you
Yeah,
place the unit
yeah.
that turn. It's its full activation.
So it's almost nice to wait for those if you can, because then they
Yeah.
don't get shot and stuff like that.
What I'm gonna do to start is I'm gonna shoot with this unit of rebels that has the Z6 blaster. My first action is gonna be to shoot, and I'm gonna shoot,
Not aim.
no, I'm gonna, I think, shoot and then dodge.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so rebels have a unique thing called nimble that makes them very good at dodging. When they spend a dodge token in order to block a result, they get that dodge token back. I'm more focused on suppressing those stormtroopers this turn. So I want to hit them.
You just want to give me less actions.
I want to give Nick less actions here. So I'm gonna not aim, but I'm going to dodge. I'm gonna shoot your stormtroopers with my rebels here. Yeah, so I'm gonna get 6 white dice and 4 black dice against them.
I'm ready. Not very good, I gotta say, because
That
you do
is
not convert any
atrocious.
surges.
I do not convert any surges with these guys.
Games of Star Wars Legion use a custom dice for the attack and the defense. The dice can show a hit, critical hit, surge, or blank. A blank is a miss, a critical hit bypasses armor and cover, and a surge is situational. Elites and heroes often get to take advantage of surges, changing them to a hit.
So I only get 1 hit.
And then I cancel it with heavy cover.
My rebel troopers here, that's their full activation. All they get out of that is 1 suppression onto Nick's stormtroopers here.
Means that I possibly might only get 1 action because the unit is suppressed. So the reason I put those stormtroopers first is I was anticipating getting some suppression. You were going first, so I put that over there. And I'm gonna draw a random in the hopes that I can get my Imperial Officer, because if I get my Imperial Officer, she can take away that suppression.
Which would be wonderful for you.
So I'm gonna take a random card from my stack here. These have been randomized. I have no idea what these are, and they could be any of the units that have not come in or any of the units that are on the board. I do my heavy support. So that is the TIE Interceptor. I'm just a kid. I might actually use this to try to block you from putting guys in a whole swath of areas. I've now blocked off almost this entire quadrant from you putting any reinforcements in.
Which is painful for me right now too, because that would be the best spot for me to put them.
I didn't want you to go on the other side of this and hide behind this thing, so I'm hoping I can get some more guys and block you over here too.
Back to my turn then, I think my best option is to try to do the same thing with my second core unit as I did with the first. Try to suppress Nick's other unit here. Although this time I'm going to aim and shoot because I'm pretty frustrated with how poorly it went. These ones I have a different heavy weapon. I have more of a sniper. So I get 2 additional black dice and a white, and now I surge 1 of my surges to a critical hit. Let's see what I can get for you.
That's a little better.
A little bit better. I'm gonna spend my aim token here.
Oh, this might be really good. Oh no!
So I got 3 critical hits there, which go through cover.
My cover would normally get rid of 2 because it's heavy cover. However, the criticals can't be blocked by cover, so we take away the regular. 3 heavies to block. Oh, I got One. Oh, that's rough, man.
That's 2 dead units.
That is 2 dead stormtroopers. Well, that sucked.
That's brutal there. That's a good start.
All right, so I'm gonna go random again, and I've got special forces there. That is one of my 2 units that haven't come on yet. Yes, so either my sniper squad or my scout trooper squad. I think I want to take my scout trooper squad. I'm gonna put them outside of range 2, but then they're gonna do the range 2 scout move right into cover here. So they've got a nice, beautiful shot at this unit right there. They deployed. They can't shoot. That is their activation to move into cover there.
I'm gonna pull a random one. Let's see who I get. I also get a special forces unit here.
Where are you coming on?
I think I'm gonna come on up here,
Oh, to flank my scout troopers?
flank your scout troopers, and should be in a decent enough spot that I can get some shots off on those guys in following turns. The one thing I do need to be aware of is Nick's speeder bikes over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with them. I'd like to threaten this, but if you put guys over there, I might
Yeah.
decide to do some shots on them.
So on that note, I'm gonna put down my Pathfinders right in this area here, because my Pathfinders have a slightly better defense.
All right, I'm gonna draw my random one. I want to still save those guys there because you can't shoot them with anything.
Nope.
And I've got my speeder bikes. See, Cassian's yet to go.
Cassian has yet to go.
I could go here, and then curve, and then aim and shoot at those guys.
Yeah, well, speeder bikes do have that compulsory move ahead of time.
Now the speeders have moved up there. They're gonna both aim and fire into those Pathfinders. And Pathfinders are nice and weak.
I got light cover at least.
Got some red dice, got some black dice, got some white dice with their blaster cannons. Well, that's not bad. And they do convert everything. So with my aim token, gonna reroll this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
They actually have an upgrade called Duck and Cover that says when defending against a ranged attack, during the apply, dodge, and cover step, you may gain 1 suppression token.
Okay, that's
so they
quite
will
nice.
gain 1 suppression token, which would then make them in heavy cover rather than light cover.
Means you can get rid of 2 of those.
Now 2 of these get to go away.
So now you have to roll saves on 4 wounds.
Roll on whites, I do surge, and they have an ability called Danger Sense that says I can re-roll 1 defense dice per suppression token on them.
All right. So 4 5-ups with a reroll.
Oh.
Yeah, I killed 3 of them. Ooh. And you also take another suppression.
Do take another suppression now.
The Empire is come. See, the one problem with that though is I'm not getting closer to these objectives here.
No.
And, I'm actually gonna need to I'm gonna need to motor to take those objectives. 'Cause right now you control all 3.
Yeah. So right now I am ahead if the game were to end now.
However, the game goes all the way to 6 turns. What's your token?
I got my X-Wing, which has
the
to come
X-Wing's
on the
coming
board.
in. I love it. Let's have a dogfight.
I'm thinking it should come in on that side, because more than anything, the X-Wing wants to be shooting your TIE fighter. He's more than out of range of everybody, and it's also, at the same time, limiting Nick's ability to place guys in this quadrant now.
It is my leader. So Ruthie is now gonna go. Ruthie, the Imperial officer, because she's ruthless. Her card literally says, Ruthless Commander. The first thing she does is she has Inspire. So after her rally step, she gets to remove a suppression from a nearby friendly. So I'm gonna remove that suppression so that unit's nice and clean. I think I'm gonna move up so that she's in cover.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use her spotter ability to give these stormtroopers an aim token. Now she also has electro binoculars, which also gives her spotter. So she's actually gonna put 2 aim tokens down.
So that was ruthless there from Ruthie, because those Stormtrooper squad can now reroll an equivalent of 6 dice.
Exactly, it's so
Which is so many dice. I'm hoping for Cassian.
Yes!
He's right here in the middle. He's looking after the captives.
What kind of information are you hoping to get from these guys? Like, well, we got an ISB officer there and a stormtrooper. What are you gonna interrogate the stormtrooper?
I don't trust the Empire. Of course you can't. I don't believe that the ISB officer is the one in the ISB uniform.
Oh, you think they've maybe switched uniforms? You just think, let's bring them all 3 and we'll make sure to get the information we need.
So the consideration to shoot the troopers would be to once again not let them move and then shoot.
Yeah, because I did take the suppression off them already.
So if Cassian were to shoot them, they couldn't move and shoot, which means that they couldn't shoot my exposed troopers there.
Oh yes, because I can get her here. The crossfire into these guys, I could hit them, yeah.
Terrible, yeah. Cassian, when he moves, gets a free aim, and now I just need to figure out where to put him in order to try to get him in some sort of cover. Put Cassian right there. So when Cassian moves, he does get a free aim token. Then his pistol has something called Long Shot 1 that says he can spend that aim token to increase its range by 1.
Well, that's fun.
he becomes range 3. Cassian into the troopers with just 3 dice. See what I can do.
So 2 hits, which I'm going to block with both cover.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate.
However, you do get the suppression. So my turn, I'm going to do one of these 2 random left, and I've got my other special forces. So that's my sniper squad.
Yeah, your strike team there.
Sniper squad, strike team. So what I do have to be worried about is you making a break for it. This is my last unit coming down. Right now, I think if you go this way, you're in a lot of trouble. Yep. However, if you were to run around this way or around this way, with this squad almost being dead, that poses challenges. I'm actually gonna put these snipers right here. They'll have some cover. They can see a unit, but they're also trying to deny stuff coming in right over here.
I'm down to my last unit to come.
Their best squad, your commandos.
So they come on my board. They are probably, aside from Cassian, my strongest units left. Yeah, right back there. I can shoot those guys and those guys.
Yeah, that could be smart.
And then that clears this as a corridor for me to come to.
The sneaky commandos. I haven't activated these stormtroopers, and I haven't activated these stormtroopers. I've drawn random, so that's these stormtroopers back here. First of all, I've got a suppression on there. I really think you should have tried to put another suppression, made them run there.
And now that you mentioned it, I could have just killed that unit right here potentially.
They didn't get rid of the suppressions. They are suppressed with only 1 action. They're all gonna fire into these rebel troopers. I'm gonna fire my rocket launcher too, because that's always fun. Rocket launcher gets 3 black dice, and then I get 2 white dice for the surviving stormtroopers.
Oh, did kill a couple of them.
And I hit you 3 times. You get to block 2 with your heavy cover.
Yeah.
And then 1 goes through as a critical.
There we go, my 1 defense dice. Nothing.
Oh, I killed 1!
It did kill 1.
They're done, and then you have nothing else, right?
I'm nothing else.
All right, I have 1 more activation than you, so I'm gonna now go with these stormtroopers, who still have a suppression on them. Let's see if they get rid of it.
Hope they don't.
They don't, which means I can only shoot or move. Part of me wants to just move up and get position for next turn, because if I keep delaying getting there, I don't get the objectives, right? I'm gonna use the aim tokens, and I'm gonna shoot at this unit right in front. I've got 5 white dice, 2 red dice. Do it with 2 aim tokens.
Ugh.
They have precise, which means they can roll an extra dice on an aim. So 3 dice. Oh, I got 2 more. And then I'm gonna use the other aim token to re-roll these 3 dice.
Ah, well played.
So I have 3 critical that go through, and your dodge and your heavy cover will block. So 3 saves to make.
So the math says I should get 1 save here. I can fingers crossed for 3 though.
Math is there. You lose 2 guys.
And 2 guys go down.
So that's the last activation. They're done.
Yeah.
You have nothing else. Everything's gone on the board. Your little group here is
They're hurting.
they're hurting. Well, I haven't taken that much damage. A couple of guys are dead there.
Yeah, I was banking on the Pathfinders being able to take out those scout troopers. So I will say my strategy is coming apart a little bit because I was banking on these Pathfinders helping to clear out those guys there. I was hoping to use my infiltrators in order to take out one side of the board from you.
And then run.
And then run that direction. That didn't work out too well. Cassian shooting there I think worked out. It prevented you from moving and shooting. But that first full unit of rebels shooting there with a heavy weapon to do no damage was, I think, a poor choice on my part. That was a tough way to start the match.
Well, you can always make up for poor decisions in turn 2.
Exactly.
Here we go. All right, so turn 2, we get to choose our new command card, and this is actually a big deal who gets to go first. For instance, I would really like to go with this TIE Fighter first and just strafe that before anything else happens. All right, you ready?
I think I am.
I've got Assault.
I also have Assault.
We're both doing Assault, so both have 3 pips, which means we tie.
So what that means is we come down to a roll-off, and whoever wins the roll-off is who gets to move first.
So we're gonna use a red dice. If it's a block, it's you. If it's a blank or surge, it's me.
Sounds good.
It's a surge, it's me. I wanna do the TIE Interceptor. I think I also wanna do the speeder bikes. My last one, I think I'm gonna put on the Stormtroopers right over here.
So I think my X-Wing, it's important for him to go.
All right, you wanna do the X-Wing too? You wanna have the dogfight.
I am also going to have these guys here go, my unit of regular troopers.
That have lost a guy.
That have lost 1 man so far. Put my last order token onto my last unit of regular troopers.
I get to go first?
You do get to go first.
Excellent. I think I actually do wanna go with this thing first. What I'm hoping to do is shoot at these guys right here, pop them out of cover so that these guys can kill them. I have these really cool missiles called bunker buster shells, and whatever they hit, it means I get to move you, and I can move you out of cover so I can shoot you down. down. I'm gonna go with this TIE interceptor. I'm just out of range with my bunker buster shells to shoot these guys, so I'm gonna do my compulsory move. Then I'm gonna fire at these guys with both the lasers and aim and fire at with lasers and bunker buster shells. I've got the TIE pilot on here, so I can actually go up to 3, which is just crazy.
Oh, you're moving so fast.
And I'm so far up here, you have no cover from all these shots now. Excellent. Well, let's do the laser cannons and the bunker buster shells. 1 black, 3 white from the bunker busters.
And you're probably going to want to aim first, too.
Yes, I will aim first.
Yep.
And then a red and 3 more black from the laser cannons.
I think this is going to hurt.
Pew, 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 pew. I aim, so I'm going to reroll 2 dice here. I don't convert surges, so I'm going to reroll this 1 black dice and 1 white dice here. And I get nothing more. So I have a total of 4 wounds on you to make. You have no cover.
No cover. I only have 3 men left in this unit, so I need to save 2 of these in order to just exist.
So the bunker buster shells might be useless.
They might be. You might have just killed me. Or I could save 2 of them.
Oh, you saved 2?
So I do lose my heavy weapon.
Oh no, and you just got your leader left?
Just the leader. He's just 1 man now.
The leader is holding on to the objective, the captured Imperial officer there. Normally, I would get to take all the units and put them wherever I want to try to put you out of cover. Yeah. However, you can't move the leader.
Yeah.
So it didn't really do much, but I did almost kill the unit.
You did kill 3 guys.
Oh, and take a suppression.
So what I think I'm going to do with my X-Wing...
You gonna try to kill it?
No, I think I'm going to try to ignore it.
You're gonna ignore it?
I think I'm going to go around it and shoot these guys.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to compulsory move them. 3 forwards here.
3, he moves, he's so fast. You're in range.
Just in range, absolutely. So what he's going to do is he's going to aim and fire then at this full unactivated unit of stormtroopers. So they're out in the open. So I'm going to take my 6 dice with an aim. I also surge to critical hits. So it should be a good lot of damage.
Ooh, not bad, not bad.
I'm going to spend the aim token to reroll these 2.
Oh, I saved.
You saved 2 of them.
2 guys died. You were hoping for better than that, weren't you?
I was hoping to maybe kill your heavy weapon. I know it was optimistic, but...
And it is a troop core.
Thank goodness.
All right, so that's these guys over here. I'm going to recover as my first action to reload the rocket. And then they're going to fire into this unit here.
Yeah, works well.
Oh, just 2 hits. 2 regular hits with your heavy cover is
I'm in heavy cover.
However, at least I put some suppression on from the big rocket.
I'm trying to activate my snipers here. So I have 3 random tokens and 2 of them are special forces tokens. So I should get my activation that I want, but we'll see if I can manage it.
Hey, you got it!
Wonderful.
So you're gonna activate the commandos back there?
I'm gonna activate the commandos, and they're gonna aim and fire, and my sniper does have Pierce 1, so I'll cancel 1 of your defense dice results. We'll re-roll these 2 blacks with my aim token. And I do surge to hit. You cancel 1 with your cover.
You take 2 white saves.
Yeah.
Fail them both. Whew. Fail both, so 2
fail
die.
both anyways.
I really enjoy going random. I like the excitement of it.
Yeah.
My leader goes, and that's perfect because she's going to get rid of the suppression on the stormtroopers. So she's going to get rid of this suppression.
Yep.
Bye-bye. She's going to spot 2 aim tokens down on this stormtrooper squad, and then she's going to actually fire. And she's going to fire at this one little dude that's holding the objective. Maybe she can take him out. See this prisoner on the ground that you've got?
Yeah,
the Imperial
I see
officer? That's actually her brother. And so for these terrorists to come in and kidnap her own brother,
that is pretty rough.
You're going down.
Is his name Ross? Ross and Ruthie?
Ross and Ruthie? Yes, his name's Ross.
Ruthie, this is for Ross.
2 dice with sharpshooter, so I decrease your cover by 1, which is kind of nice.
So you need 2 hits here to even have a chance of killing.
I do. I need both to hit.
Or a crit.
They both miss. Nothing.
So not even a suppression.
Maybe she was a little too concerned about hitting her brother.
I'm gonna draw random again, because in here is either Cassian or the Pathfinders. And I think either one can end up shooting these scout troopers. So I'm gonna draw random then, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. What do you got? Oh, you got your leader, Cassian and/or
Cassian. He's gonna start moving this way, a little bit away from.
You're running away? You're running away like a coward. I imagine Cassian using him as like a human shield.
Yeah, like Cassian's kind of got some scumbaggy ways. So when he moves though, he does get a free aim token. And he's gonna use that aim token in order to shoot these 2 scout troopers at range 2. So he's gonna take his 3 dice against them.
Against the scout troopers there?
Yeah, against the scout troopers. And he's just gonna spend his aim token to re-roll here.
2 hits. So my heavy cover gets rid of 1. It would get rid of 2, but the critical hit goes through cover. So now I gotta make a save on a white dice.
But here's the thing, I also have Pierce 1. So regardless of what you rolled.
Oh, Pierce 1. Okay, you killed 1. It's down to 1 guy and another suppression.
That's
That
Cassian's
poor little
turn.
guy. So I'm actually gonna go right now with these guys right here. Use the face up. I'm gonna move up and then use my aim to fire.
Yeah.
And, I could shoot at these guys in the open, or I could shoot this one guy and kill him. I'm gonna shoot at the guys in the open.
I think that's a good call.
So I'm gonna take 2 red dice for the heavy weapon and 2 white dice. No cover for you.
Potentially poor planning on my part.
Excellent. Ooh. Okay, so the first aim is gonna re-roll these 3 dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. That's 4
hits. That's
4 hits.
brutal.
I can kill them all right here.
Save 2 of them. I do surge on
Okay,
defense.
I'll take 2. I'll take 2. Take another suppression and lose 2 guys. You're still holding on to the ISB agent. I don't like that. He's probably got the best intel. Can I just shoot the ISB agent?
Just shoot the ISB agent.
That sounds like an Empire thing to do.
Sounds like a ruthless tactic.
Yeah, I've got a ruthless commander over here.
You know, if I kill her, do you become less ruthless or more ruthless?
I will be ruthless.
You would be ruthless.
All right, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna go random, which I know becomes my Pathfinders here.
Oh, okay.
There's
All
my
right.
Pathfinder unit.
Excellent.
I think he's just gonna aim and fire. So let's see what we can make happen. So 1, I'm gonna spend the aim token for a second.
Because I've got no cover right now.
No cover from him. Just 1 hit on him though.
All right, white dice, the worst kind. No,
Woo!
he's dead. Racking up the kills there.
There's something. It's finally starting to even out a little bit.
There's a lot more dead rebels than there are dead Imperials.
But that's my turn for now. Goes back to you then.
Well, it's going to be the scout snipers that are right here. They're hiding a bit. Okay, so with these scout guys, I really want to try to free up one of these objectives here. So they're going to move up, unfortunately. I don't really want them to, but they are going to. So the sniper is going to hope he gets a critical dice with one of these 2 dice. Critical hit. Come on, give me a critical. I got a critical hit. Your cover takes away this, but the critical hit goes through, and see if you save it.
Well, because you have Pierce on your guns, regardless of what I roll,
Boom!
he dies.
Hopefully I can go pick him up, because I don't actually score the points unless I control it. Right now, you still control 2 objective markers, the Stormtrooper and the ISB agent. But if I can get, maybe I can sneak some guys in here and get that.
I have 1 unit left to activate.
I have the speeder bikes left.
The speeder bikes left. So what I want to do with my rebel troopers here is get them out of Funky Town. But first, let's gonna see if they can do 2 actions. They do have 2 suppressions on it.
Got it.
We'll see if they can.
they're suppressed.
Yeah, they need to get rid of both to have 2 actions. They do!
Whoa! Well done.
So going over cover here, I do have to reduce my move by 1. So half my unit still is in heavy cover. My second action is going to be to shoot at your sniper unit there. I had 3 blanks and a white into you guys. I surge 1 of my dice to a crit because of my heavy weapon. Ooh! So I got 3 hits there.
The critical hits go through the heavy cover.
Yeah.
I get 2 saves to make a red dice.
2
No,
white dice.
White
Yeah.
dice. Oh, because there's just scouts.
White dice surging.
You could kill both of them right now. Ah! Oh no. Okay, well, the entire unit's gone. Oh, well then. This is turning out to be a pretty bloody turn.
Yeah, this is ruthless. And this is turn 2 as well.
Well, it's not ruthless yet.
I guess we still have Ruthie.
I'm gonna do something interesting. Cassian is still a big threat. And although I can move into here and do some damage to it, your sniper over there is still a big threat. I actually need to score some points. And I'm unconfident about killing all this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my speeders and I'm gonna compulsory move, pick up the target, and then get him to safety. So I'm for go shooting, and now I've at least got a point.
Yeah, so now I have something.
I mean, you could still shoot him, but I think it's gonna be tough for you to kill both of them with Cassian.
Yeah, well, absolutely. All my other guys are too far away. That's almost a confirmed point for you there.
All right, so at the end of turn 2, you currently are winning 2 VIPs to 1.
Yeah. However, I'm barely holding on to them.
If you can go first with your commandos and kill this unit, maybe that'll give these guys a chance to get out of there.
It's kind of hard to know what to do at this point. I'm excited to figure out what
Let's
happens.
do turn 3.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. Time for a push. Oh, an ambush! So you've got 1 pip, I've got 2. You're gonna go first. However, I get to put 2 face-up units, you get to put 1. I'm gonna do the TIE Interceptor, and I'm also gonna do this unit of Stormtroopers.
My token, on the other hand, is just going on Wedge.
All right, you get to go first, sir.
I do. So I'm going to start with Wedge, and I'm going to move him and take a strafing shot against these Stormtroopers.
Compulsory move and then aim and fire?
Yeah.
Bring it. I've got no cover.
No cover.
Oh, that looks good.
I do have an aim, so I'll re-roll my 2 blanks.
Oh, these guys might be dead.
So I got 6 hits on you.
I think there's a very good chance these guys are dead.
I'm hoping so, because I'm thinking your Interceptor can do some damage here.
Oh, you killed only 2!
No way!
I saved 4 of them!
And your heavy weapon lives. I really needed that to go well. That's a tough blow to bear right there. That's all right. Let's see what they can do then. It's up to you now, Nick.
Let's go with the TIE Fighter. And the TIE Fighter is going to compulsory move forward. Aim and fire. No. Aim and fire. I don't have the shells anymore, so I get a lot less dice. 4 dice, 3 black, 1 red. Oh, 2 hits?
2 hits only.
That is heavy cover.
Oh, I
you
just
block
block 'em
both.
I still do get a suppression. I would love to draw a Special Forces unit here. I did. I'm going to do the commandos here. And I'm going to try to move and
You're going to move and
shoot.
try to kill these guys.
I'm going to try to at least do some good damage to him. And I do surge to hit, so we'll see if we can make that happen.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, so 3 hits on you.
I have no cover though, but the rate I'm rolling saves.
Yeah. So I do have Pierce 1. I'll cancel 1 of your
Okay.
saves from the sniper.
So I only get 1 successful because I don't surge, but you have
I
pierce.
pierce, yeah.
So it means you cancel 1 of mine, which means you killed them all.
Well done, snipers.
I'm seriously running out of troops. In fact, there's nothing left over here. You can just
Yeah.
have free reign to run. So next random is my speeder bikes. That's what I was hoping for. So my speeder bikes are gonna drop the objective. They're gonna do compulsory move, free move,
Just do a full U-turn.
full U-turn, and they're gonna unload everything into these 2 guys.
What that does is it frees up that objective for Ruthie to go take rock.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. Firing into that little unit right there.
Yeah, just 2 guys left.
Oh, I didn't get an aim, so I've only got 3.
And 2 go for cover, too.
2 go for cover. I got 1 hit on you.
And if this kills me, then I lose my heavy weapon.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I do save it. I do get another suppression,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate, but
But I'm set up for next turn to try to go in there.
Turn,
All right,
okay.
your turn. What do you got left?
it is. I have a core unit left, Cassian left, and some Pathfinders left. So I got 3 units. The Pathfinders I don't think are in a rush to go, so I would love this core unit to get out of Funky Town.
Before I can shoot them with maybe these guys?
Oh, so I got the Pathfinder.
Okay.
The only guy I didn't need to move yet, so I was going to move this guy over there. Gets him a clear line of sight. So let's see if I can even double suppress you would be nice. Nothing.
Nada.
No
Not
hits.
a thing.
Yeah.
There's time for Ruthie to go get her brother right here. So I think I'll go with a random because I know that's the Imperial
Has to be
officer.
Ruthie. Yeah.
So Ruthie goes. A rally step, she gets rid of the suppression from the stormtroopers. She'll just run twice and go right to here. All right, your turn.
Okay. I'm down to just 1. No, I still got 2 then. I have Cassian and I have my regular guys there. Let's see who I can go with next.
I want it to be Cassian. Cassian!
Ah, it's Cassian. He's going to come over beside the interceptor here, stand on this cover. And what Cassian does now, he of course gets his free aim token for moving. And he's going to shoot these guys with a pistol. They are in heavy cover. He's not expecting to kill them. But if he can suppress them, he's going to make it really tough for them to get any sort of shots on my actual vulnerable rebels. He does have his aim.
Oh, very
Ooh.
nice. So I got to take 1 save with the stormtrooper right here.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
nothing.
you got him. You got
so
the
that
heavy
kills the
weapon.
heavy weapon then.
I got 1 unit left. It is these stormtroopers that have a suppression on them. Let's see if they lose their suppression. They do not. So they are suppressed with only 1 action. They are just going to shoot you. 3 range. Am I in range?
You are in range.
Excellent. Well, I only get 1 white dice. I got to get a critical. I mean, it's pretty unlikely.
Crazier
but-
things have happened.
Nope.
He does, though, because he rolled a hit, give them a 3rd suppression.
Excellent. You are now 3 suppressed.
So those rebels now are my last unit to pull random. So I do pull them random.
So it's now those rebels there.
So what's going to happen, though, is they're farther than range 1 to 2 of Cassian. They start running away.
But they're in range, so they're not running away, but see if you are suppressed.
Yeah, so let's see if I can get rid of any of these. Last time, they got rid of 2 in a turn.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
1 this time.
Okay, so you still have 2 suppression, so you are still suppressed with only 1 action, which means you're not running very far.
I think these guys need to get out of Funky Town with their ISB agent. So they're going to run as far away as they can. The risk that I am putting them at is they're likely going to be out of support distance now from Cassian.
But this is a very strong spot. I can't see with a lot of stuff. I might be able to get you with a TIE Interceptor next turn.
So you've got your full health speeders, and I have my full health commandos.
Your commandos are way out of position. They're not going to be much good back.
And especially with the game starting to wind down at this point, they're like a turn out of the fight right now.
If the game were to end right now, you would actually win 2 objectives to my 0. But it's not over yet. This is turn 4, and this could be the last turn if one of us gets tabled here. It's really come down to if you can hold on with these 2 little guys here, and if I can go take these objectives. Cassian's still a wild card, and I've still got 2 very strong units in this speeder bike and this TIE Interceptor. I think it's time for an ambush.
Woo! I've got a crack shot coming.
Oh, that's Cassian's special one that allows him to shoot twice, as well as get a whole bunch of extra bonuses.
What it does, he's the one who has to get in order, so I have to give this to Cassian. And at the same time, though, it says Cassian also gains Gunslinger, which means he's allowed to shoot twice in a turn.
Which is so good.
He also gets an aim token at the beginning of his turn.
I'm going to put mine on, can you guess?
The bikes are the interceptor.
Yeah, bikes.
Yeah.
I'm going to hope to go first and run up here with 2 moves and shoot these guys.
Yeah.
That's the best chance I have of killing these guys.
It's dangerous. Yep.
Yeah.
Becomes a roll-off.
Comes a roll off. Okay, so we roll a red dice.
Yep.
If it's a block, it's you.
'Kay.
If it's a surge or blank, it's me.
Woo!
It's you. You
Goes
get to go
Cassian.
first.
Okay.
Cassie goes first. Oh, Cassie can do so much.
Cassian can do a lot. So he's going to run over top of the fence here. And he is going to accept the fact that he'll just be out of cover, but he feels safe from the bikes too, because he knows that
Is he taking the objective with him?
He'll take the objective. Cassian's not letting that guy go anywhere. When he moves, he gets a second aim token as well. He gets Gunslinger, so he can shoot twice. And he's going to take his first shot at this Stormtrooper right here. And his second shot, he's going to shoot the speeder bikes here. With his aim tokens, even though the Stormtrooper's in heavy cover, if he rolls at least 1 hit,
Yeah, you can make that a...
he can make that a crit. And with Pierce, then you can't defend it.
Yeah, all right, well, let's see it happen.
So his first shot against the Stormtrooper. So he rolls plenty.
My heavy cover cancels these 2.
Yep.
Then I have 1 save against this, but it doesn't matter what I roll because you have Pierce, it goes
I
right
have
through it.
Pierce 1, cancels the defense dice.
Boom, you got him. Well done.
So that'll take him down then.
Ah, brutal.
Oh yeah.
And then, well, you still have another one and 2 aim tokens.
So now he's got another shot and 2 aim tokens.
No,
at
I
the
do have
speeders.
cover 1.
2 reds and a black. Crit and 2 hits. He does surge to hit, and he'll spend
You just use both aim tokens.
both aim tokens
make
to
them
be
both crits.
crits. Yeah.
Oh, right, I still do get a save. I still get a save. Yeah. But it's only on white dice.
White dice, you do surge, but it's a 1 in 3 chance.
Oh,
So
I got
2.
2.
So I do pierce one of them.
Right, so 2 damage go
2
on.
damage on your speeder.
Yeah, so I've got 1 wound remaining on one of them. And you get a standby.
So what the standby is when somebody finishes an activation within range 1 to 2 of them, he can do a free shot.
My turn. I'm going to go with the bikes now before you do something fancy with the wedge here in the X-Wing.
Yeah, definitely the goal.
Yeah, so I'm going to be able to compulsory move, and then shoot.
I do have some cover, but I think these guys are in some trouble.
I don't have any aim, so this could go sideways.
6 dice though. 3, 4, 5. 2 of them go for.
Right, you got some cover from the AT, so you've only got 3 saves to make. With 2 guys on white dice, I got this.
Yeah, statistically
I got
I
this.
die. Let's see.
Oh,
I got
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That kills them both.
All right, so this one's in the open. I haven't taken it yet because I got to get in base contact with it.
Yeah.
This one's in the open, so Cassian's the only one with a point here.
Yeah.
But I've got 2 units that can sneak in here and get them.
Yeah.
A few over here, and the speeder's over here. However, we measured it out. If you spend two full turns of movement, you can get to here.
Yeah.
It's turn 4.
We got 2 turns left.
You get 2 turns left. You have exactly enough time to get those guys over here and that Pathfinder over here. But to do so, you're gonna have to eliminate these speeder bikes.
I know, I gotta kill him.
That's tight. Okay, well, your turn.
And I have to pull random. So let's see what I got.
You need the X-Wing to go and kill those speeder bikes.
I need the X-Wing to go and kill those speeder bikes. I got one of my elites.
That's the Pathfinder.
That's the Pathfinder or the Commandos. So I'm gonna try to delay then, and I'm gonna move this Pathfinder up. Moving twice, he's starting the mad dash towards Ross.
All right, so I've got random left. Ruthie. So my ruthless commander.
Yeah.
I think it's time to go get this before
Yeah.
you do.
I don't have a ton of
Unfortunately.
activations here left, and I can't be wasting my X-Wing shot on Ruthie there. Not when I need the speeders dead.
Oh, I need to use both my actions to go get it. So she's gonna come around here and use your second action to go and pick up her brother.
It becomes a duel now with Cassian.
It's her brother. Oh, you know what I just did? I entered your standby range.
Yeah, that means I get a free shot at you right now. I do get 2 hits though.
White dice. I saved both.
So I do pierce one of them.
Okay, you take you 1 wound, but that was.
How do you save both
That
of
was
those on white
good.
dice? Oh my goodness. So that's them, and it's time for their mad dash. I would rather that Nick had to move his TIE fighter here first.
Yeah, I want you to come bring them nicely in range of those bunker buster shells.
The only way I can make this distance happen
Boomers.
is if I run straight. So I can't be seeking for cover, I just need to go for it. And I just gotta bank on him not killing me. That's
Bem-vindo a Leitão.arte.
kind of what it comes down to.
My TIE interceptor will now go. TIE pilot, go! And then you have no cover.
I got none. So this was just a chance I had to take. You gotta try, right?
Of course I've aimed.
Of course you've aimed, yeah.
So the 2 black are gonna reroll. I can't kill the units.
Can't kill the unit.
You get red dice?
I get white dice.
White dice.
I don't think there's any rebels that get red dice. I save 1.
Save 1, but you only lose 3. Could have been a lot worse.
I have my X-Wing now.
Okay.
So it's gonna do its 3 compulsory move here.
So from there, you're gonna aim and fire at the
I'm gonna
speeders?
aim and fire at the speeders here. I got 3 red and 3 black. So I got 4 hits. I'll aim for these 2.
Oh. Oh! So my cover gets rid of 1 of them.
Yeah.
And I've got white dice to save. And
For 5.
For 5. Ooh, you could kill them right here. They only have 4 wounds remaining on that squad.
Yeah, this could be it for him. Oh, save 3.
You did kill 1 of the speeder bikes, and the other one has 1 wound on it.
So it leaves in an interesting spot for next turn, as it's a dash to kill. You need these guys dead. I need your bike.
Well, if I go first with a bike, I
Yep.
can pick it up and run back here.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing I can do about that.
Possibly the X-Wing could get him, but he might be safe.
All you got to do is block the line of sight. Get behind that cliff.
But it's Ruthie I'm scared about. All right, well, next turn, here we go. Turn 5 is really close. If you go first with those commandos, you can move 2 and actually hold the objective.
And I can also make it so that your interceptor probably can't shoot them this turn.
That's true. In addition, like, there's also this thing here going on here. Basically, I would like to move first with Ruthie and the speeder bike so
Yeah.
that I could pick up the objective, run away, pick up the objective, run away.
Meanwhile, what I want to do is I would love to move first with the X-Wing to try to kill the speeder bike then before it gets away.
I mean, you got a good chance. He's only got 2 wounds left.
Yeah?
All right, well, I've got 2 possible cards here that are... I'm going to go with... Covert Operation.
And I've got volunteer mission from Cassian. The caveat with mine, the thing that sucks, is I can only give an order to Cassian and 2 troopers.
Oh, you have no troopers in range?
I have the Pathfinder here, but the X-Wing is not a trooper.
But you can't get the trooper danger sense.
Yeah, so that's the goal of this. I don't want Ruthie randomly killing that trooper.
True.
I'm in some trouble if that happens.
All right, so mine only allows me to put the orders to special forces or operative units. However, I don't have any of those, so all I'm going to get to do is go first, which is nice, but...
So you get to go first. I get an order for Cassian and my Pathfinder. Then both of them can gain a suppression token and danger sense.
And I get no face-up order tokens. Danger sense is when you have a suppression token on
You can reroll 1 defense dice.
That's really nice. So I do get to go first, however, it's a random one. And what I don't want this to be, I don't want this to be the TIE Interceptor because I don't need it to go first. I need these guys to go first to take the objectives and get out of here. Ah! Here, you draw for me. I mean, no. I mean, I'll do it. Ah! Oh, it's a TIE Interceptor.
Oh, the one guy you didn't want.
I'm gonna shoot first with the TIE Interceptor, see if I can kill those 2 commandos, then do my little UE to set myself up to kill the Pathfinder that hopefully I can score 2 objectives or at least tie you.
I think that's the only way I think you could win.
I'm gonna try it.
You can end up with 2 objectives.
Here we go. TIE Interceptor, you can do it.
This is nuts.
Oh yeah!
2 hits.
Don't make
I
him.
only get white
No,
dice.
no, no.
Oh, I got 1.
Oh, he's not dead. Move to here, and then put that over there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so what are you gonna go next?
Well, I'm gonna do Cassian next.
Yeah, you gotta try to kill Ruthie.
Well, and he's gonna do something interesting. He's gonna drop the hostage first.
Can you take my hostage?
I'm gonna try to kill Ruthie and take your hostage. I want Ross. I
You
want Ross
traitor.
more than I want the
You-
Stormtrooper. So Cassian is gonna drop the hostage and move because he wants to be
So
closer.
you no longer believe that's the ISB agent then?
Cassian's gonna stand right next to Ruthie and he's gonna shoot her. I'm gonna shoot Ruthie with 3 dice.
Don't you dare!
3 wounds here will kill her. Whoo! So I got 3 hits on ya.
I need 2 saves. I can do it. I can do it. Ah! I don't want to do it. I got it. I got it. She lives with 1 wound.
Ruthie! And she lives with 1 wound left.
Love it so much. So my turn.
Yeah.
And it is. Oh, I wanted to be her, but it's the speeder bikes. Oh, because Pathfinder could still potentially kill her.
Pathfinder can shoot her, which I'm
Yeah.
kind of hoping for here.
Yeah. Now, normally speeder bikes can't claim objectives, but we have said that for our custom mission here, because it's kind of thematic, that speeder bikes are allowed to claim the objectives.
And it's hard to say no to that because it's so cool.
It's can you imagine the speeder bike just coming along and like, sir, I got you, and just grabbing them?
That feels so Star Wars. It's awesome.
Speeder bike's gonna come up here, grab the objective, and run! And dodge for the last one.
Yeah, good call. I'm gonna pull random. I'm gonna
Yeah.
mix them up.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh, it is the X-Wing.
It's the X-Wing.
So Wedge is going to do his 90-degree pivot then. I think Ruthie's in some trouble. I'm gonna aim with Wedge, yeah.
Aim with Wedge.
Aim
and
with
then
Wedge,
fire.
and then fire at Ruthie. 6
Turn
dice
on your
should
targeting
be able to
computer.
turn. So I only got 3 hits, but I'll aim for 2 of them.
I believe in love between a brother and a sister. I believe
in Ruthie. You're getting me on this.
No, one.
Oh, the dead opposite. If you could do my compulsory move there for me, that would be great. And then that is Wedge. You got nothing else? Okay. I have
You
2
killed
units
my
left.
other thing.
I have 2 units left, actually.
All right.
I have both the Pathfinder and the Sniper, so I'll draw random. Do the Sniper. Not even a Sniper anymore.
He's just a leader with a.
Just a leader. I can't imagine him doing much, but I would like him to try. He's going to come this way because I'm starting to believe that that is the hostage I need.
You actually could get there with him.
I
so
think
you've got
so.
a backup there.
I
That's
think I
not
have a
bad
backup.
idea.
Then I go with the Pathfinder. And I'm going to do a straight 90 with him. And I'm going to hide behind this box, out of sight of the Interceptor this turn. And both Cassian and the Pathfinder are going to choose to keep their suppression as a form of defense. I think that's the end of that turn then.
So you've killed the garrison. All I've got left is the TIE Interceptor and this speeder bike.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great. All right, command time. On the last turn of the game, currently, if the game were to end right now, we would be tied 1-1 because I hold 1 with my speeder and you hold 1 with Cassian. I've only got really 1 card to play, and that is Coordinated Fire. Pretty useless at this point.
Yeah.
Last stand. Oh, interesting.
So it's not great because it only does things for Wounded Trooper. So it's just kind of my last card to play. It does get both Cassian in order, and it gets this Pathfinder in order.
I, unfortunately, again, do not get to put any orders down, and you get to go first.
So I'm going to do Cassian first. So what Cassian's going to do, he'll pick up the hostage and come here into heavy cover.
I'm going to go random, and I hope it's a speeder bike. Oh, no! It is! It's a speeder bike! I'm going to get out of range of this thing.
I know that.
Because Cassian's already gone, and that's my biggest threat. I've got I've got 2 wounds left on it.
Yep.
There's no way the Pathfinder and the Commando can kill it.
Yeah.
Because I count as having cover.
Ah, what was I thinking doing Cassian?
I don't know.
That was foolish of me.
So I'm gonna compulsory move,
No.
and then move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop this objective. Sir, you're safe.
But it's not yours then.
He's safe. He's safe, sir.
So what is the
And
goal
then
here?
he's gonna go
So compulsory.
move.
Yep.
Pick up this guy, the true ISB officer, all along.
I knew it was him.
And then my temptation is actually to just go whole hog and try to kill Cassian. I've got this objective currently. The game we're in right now, we're tied 1-1.
Yep.
Because I hold this one and you hold this one. However, we're gonna try. As this speeder bike passes Cassian, because I can't use my forward blaster, I'm gonna shoot backwards with my holdout blaster. 2 black dice. Maybe I can take a wound on you.
Oh man.
I got none. But all hope is not lost because what's gonna happen is the Titan Interceptor is gonna come in and kill you. That's what's gonna happen. All right, your turn.
I was so confident that I just wasted my shot with Cassian.
Yeah.
I'll pull random.
Okay.
So I got the commando.
All right.
The commando I think is going to aim and fire at
Yeah.
the bike.
The bike. It makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense.
When performing a ranged attack, reduce the defender's cover by 1.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, we gotta still hit.
I did get a hit
Okay,
though.
you hit. No, this might not be a good idea. Yes! My turn. My Tie Interceptor goes, because it's the only one left. So it's gonna compulsory move. Tie Interceptor is gonna load everything. His missiles have spooled up now.
Yeah.
So I've got all my missiles. And so that was a compulsory move. I'm gonna aim, fire into Cassian. I've got 8 dice. How many wounds do you have?
6 wounds total.
You have 6 wounds. That's a lot of wounds to shoot through. And you get red or white dice?
I get white dice, but I surge,
So it's a 5-up,
and I can reroll as many as I have suppression.
which you have 1. I mean, math says I don't do it, but you never know! Nope, definitely do not do it!
I am gonna pull random, which has to be my X-Wing then,
He's got nothing to do.
and it has nothing to do.
Go shoot this little officer in the center.
Me and Nick figure he's flying, so he can't pick up the officer.
Yeah.
His wedge pivot, 1 is exhausted, and 2 can only get him 90 degrees.
So the game is technically tied.
Yep.
The hero Pathfinder right here can maybe win the game by killing my speeder bike, but you have to get 2 criticals.
I'm gonna aim first, because I don't need to pick up the hostage.
Nope. You
I
don't
just
do
need you to not have
Yeah.
it. 2 white dice, needing crits. I did aim though.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll give you another chance, why not?
Come on, come on. Ah, nothing.
And so that ends the game at a tie.
Oh my god.
1-1. That's a way to go.
And
Well, that was
that
a lot
is
of
a
fun,
fun-
Sasha.
that
Thanks so
was a
much for
good
playing
time.
with me.
Thanks for having me out.
I don't mind it being a tie whatsoever. Ties are fun. And that ends the game on a tie. Hopefully, the information gained by the one hostage was worth all the lives it took to secure it. Thanks for joining us for this game of Star Wars Legion, and a big thank you to Sasha for playing with me, as well as to our sponsor, Beard Sorcery. Make sure to check out their products out at the website below. We've got one more game of Legion coming for the end of the year, where Anakin will attempt to track down and put an end to General Grievous. I'm looking forward to it. Until you see you again in a galaxy far, far away, play on.
We're good.
We're
hi.
great.
Oh, we're great?
Are we?
I mean, great's better than good.
I think so.
Okay. I think that's how the language works. We are here to play a, we just felt like playing today, so we're doing it.
I got to
right?
work today and it was like, oh, there's an emergency. Like, what has happened? You have to play Warhammer today. I was like, oh no! So here we are. I'm so happy to be playing Warhammer today.
The long story is that we were supposed to do a live stream on Friday, but then things came up on Friday, so we're doing it today. So yeah, we get to play your vaunted Death Guard army.
Death God with Mortarion himself.
And I'm still trying to figure out the puzzle, which is the AdMech, but I'm having a lot of fun with the AdMech.
And you brought a Flappy Boy today.
And I haven't played a flyer in 10th edition yet, so I figured I'd try the flyer. I may need help from chat
To figure out what flyers do.
I think I know what flyers do, but yeah.
They fly?
They
Yeah.
fly. Well, this one's in hover. That's why he's allowed to be on the
No,
tube.
was it the air that Stilts gave you? Is that what inspired you to go even higher?
Oh, move in.
But
I
still can't
specifically
see
said
him.
I wanted stilts over in that corner.
You put him where you want him.
You're free to reposition.
You can change anything you want about your deployment. I'm happy with that.
Or, we just, his antenna broke.
I still can't see it. Oh, it did too. You have, I put blue down. Oh, you have blue.
It's okay. He doesn't. I don't know why he has that antenna.
Because he wants to talk to his
Just be
friends.
taller.
Oh. Tack's shoulder's kind of messed up, so if he's rolling with the wrong hand, that's why.
Tack looks rested. What happened? I don't know. It's been a week. So we get to play Warhammer along with all the people watching. This is a live game. These are strike forces, so we're at about 2,000 points each. I'm playing the Cybernetica cohort. You're playing Play Company because that's the only thing you have access to.
I'm only allowed.
And we've decided to kind of go vehicle heavy with this one and see what happens. So first off, before we get started, I really want to thank Train Crates because they are our sponsor.
They are. They provide all this amazing scatter terrain that we have integrated with all this other great terrain.
Yeah, like you got to paint all this stuff.
I did. And build it. It was a lot of fun. It's a little like Legos. It's free form. You can do what you like. So I made an octopus shack.
You did. And so we're fighting over octopus?
Yeah, octopus tacos.
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki. There we go.
So yeah, I am all up
That's
for,
what that says.
I mean, both of us are also like gluten intolerant, which
That's
means we can't do anything
No,
with it.
which
Maybe
is-
our armories maybe.
Maybe this is the gluten-free.
We're fighting over it to give it to Mubin.
Oh,
And
okay.
Mubin is manning chat, so thank Mubin for manning chat. He's also mic'd this time. We're gonna try something new.
Yeah, apparently I can talk and you guys can hear me. So that's a thing.
Active Mubin.
So yeah.
Oh, thank you, Adrian.
You guys are absolutely top tier at Play On. Absolute delight to see you guys. Well, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be playing with Tarko and all of you. So this should be a lot of fun. So are you fighting over Hot Pot? No, but we did decide that is where we're going to have Christmas.
So we never fight over Hot Pot. Actually, Hot Pot is really just a fight over what's in the pot. It's just generally there's enough in the pot that you can kind
The
of.
best part is when you're at the end of a phase of Hot Pot where you haven't gotten to get the other ingredients yet, and there's mystery leftovers in there.
You
that's when
know
fight
there's
over.
one more prawn in there. You just got to go find them.
I have technically fought over greenery with the Hot Pot because like we noticed that one table had more than we did, so we kind of sent in the scouts.
Oh, you
kind of
poached there from before into the pot. Now that's some sneaky business.
Hey, you know what? When you're hungry, right?
That's true. That's true. I definitely go for the cod when it's floating around.
Can you make Stilty do a trick shot off the tower? I'm going to try.
I want to promote that any way I can.
Hey, now this is the first time we're actually going to be taking advantage of what's the rule called again?
Plunging fire.
Yes.
Plunging fire,
He's
yes.
Up high.
Yeah.
He's so tall.
Sorry, up higher.
So he's going to be able to poke at Morty.
Go for it. You can see him too. Hi. I can't see you, so no hi. No
Yeah,
hi.
yeah. Yeah, lone operative. Fun little thing. So we are going to play Purge the Foe, I think is the mission.
Sure.
So that is one where you score 4 points for being on an objective. You get 4 points for being on more objectives than your opponent.
Yep.
And then at the end of the battle round, we score 4 for killing something that battle round, and 4 more if you kill more than your opponent.
All right.
We are both playing tactical objectives, so we have our handy dandy cards.
Oh, right.
That I hope are going to be kinder to me today than they have been.
Shall I shuffle them for you, Tack, or do you want to shuffle them yourself?
I trust you.
Oh no.
This
Oh,
went
no.
sideways
You
on
gotta
me
do mine.
with Michael.
Uh-oh.
I just cut yours.
That's probably just as random.
Yep.
The statistics on shuffling cards is very strange.
It is. Though counting cards, I think I'm getting to the point where I've played enough to kind of know what's left in my deck.
Uh-oh.
So
So you're gonna like blackjack every time.
Not every time.
Not every time. He's
So-
gonna go gambit.
So why don't we go over list? Why don't you go over your list?
Okay, I've got a very mech-heavy plague list here, led by Morty. Typhus is in reserve because Morty doesn't want to smell him on the battlefield yet. I've got 3 drones. I've got 2 Blight Haulers. All the drones are the launcher drones because it's just a fantastic gun right now. 3 Plague Burst Haulers. No, not 3 Plague Burst Haulers. These are the
Malefic Light Haulers?
2
and
Malefic Blight Haulers, 3 Plague Burst Crawlers.
Crawlers, yes.
I did have that right.
You confused me.
You got confused. I was already confused. 10 Poxwalkers. They're not sure what they're doing. They're going to stumble for that objective. And in reserve, I have 3 Death Shroud Terminators with Typhus himself. And I'm going with a different model just so it's visible on camera from the overhead.
Right.
And then I've got a Great Unclean one and 2 Plague Toads, or Beasts of Nurgle, as we like to call them. This is a fantastic
I like to call
Skullbite
them-
creature caster. I love this model so much.
It's a fabulous model. Yeah.
I think that's somewhere close to a camera. We'll find
And in the past, Creature Casters like allowed us to play with models that they've painted and kind of sent over, but this time you got to paint one.
this one's my baby. I had a pile of. You let me paint. Thank you. I got to appreciate that. And actually, I got to paint one of the.
You make it sound like I like allow things here.
Well-
Well, I allow things here.
They sent it to you technically, and then I found the box and was like, please,
Yeah.
please,
Yeah,
I want it.
That's a little bit more accurate, yes. Okay. So my list is less kind of strategic, less. I don't have like kind of auxiliary bits to go in and score certain objectives. I've taken a bludgeoning tool to the battle.
A bludgeoning. Ye oldie hammer of vehicles.
So to do the hammering, the war hammering, I've got 2 of the disintegrators. Now we're going to do a little bit of proxy here. I haven't done the Ephemerite cannons in this edition, so we're going to give that a go with them. So they're disintegrators with the Ephemerite. Then I've got a squad of 2 Zidonian Dragoons.
Okay.
I've got the man himself, Belisarius Call. I think he's there's probably not a lot of like man parts left on him, but you know. Then I've got 2 Autogradoon crawlers. They are being babysit by a tech priest that has an enhancement that allows me to ignore 1 damage or 1 incoming damage of.
To him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, to one of the.
Oh, he actually spreads it out.
Yeah, but only once per phase or turn. Then I've got my favorite unit from the book, which is the Breachers. That's a 6-man squad being babysat by Manipulus. And that Manipulus has a... I don't know why Nick is not here. That has an enhancement that lets me point to something within 12 inches that has just died, that has Deadly Demise, and say, just auto go.
It goes.
Yeah, so
I was
that's
in a
a lot
foot
of
in friend or foe, it sounds like.
I think it's friend.
Oh,
It's kind of weird that way.
You can't make me explode.
But I can make
can
me
try.
explode, and that'll be, just happy times for Nick. Yes, and I am going to try to make you explode as well.
Yes, of course.
Then I've got a squad of Vanguard
Okay.
there. They're really there just to like make my breachers better.
Yep.
Then I've got another squad of Dragoons here, and then let's try the plane,
The plane.
the Stratoraptor. Let's see what it can do in this edition.
Indeed.
So I think
Nurgly goodness. Stiltman suits McGee. Stilt McGee.
who
I'm
only
here for
lost
stilts.
by a fraction. So there's that.
He's
Okay.
a tall guy.
So now we are treating a lot of this as ruins.
Yep.
So anything that looks pretty tall enough to block line of sight, they are going to block. That is a big base of I can't see nothing
Yep.
over there.
Yeah,
And-
kind of similar to your base if I can't see nothing over
Yeah,
there.
there's a little base of I can't see nothing. So I think this is going to be like kind of a sideways shuffle.
Yeah, it might be this kind of like pinwheel.
But then the problem is like once we've shuffled to like our respective flanks, we're going to be in a now what kind of position.
We are going to be in the now what position.
Except for Morty, he's going to just kind of try to break my lines, I think.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of options.
He's pretty good at it.
He's not too bad. He's not too bad. I'm a little afraid of this thing. That actually
This
I'm afraid
building?
of all of
You should not be afraid of this
That's
building.
what's in the building. That's what's hiding
right.
behind there.
The
Yes, Stiltman. That's
I'm
who
going to
afraid.
work very hard so that Stilts gets the last shot.
Okay.
That is a, and then everyone's happy and we can all go home. Would you like to go first or second?
Probably second.
Same. I really want to go second.
Okay.
So
Race to the bottom. Here we go.
I get to go second.
Yeah.
Hey, you knocked my dice into that position.
You know what? I think you knocked my dice into this position, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get it on. Good luck, Ted.
Can we do the other hand?
Sure.
Thank you. I unfortunately have lost the ability to raise my arm past a point. So,
Would you like to pick your demise?
no, because that means I need to race across
Okay,
the table.
so I'll just take the pot too, because you cut the deck. So.
But before we do anything like that,
Yep.
Beginning of the battle round, I get to choose my imperatives.
Oh.
I'm playing the cohort Cybernetica without any Cybernetica, but I hope people aren't going to be upset about that. The imperative that I'm going to go into is Protector, which means my entire army has Assault, but better than that, I get minus 1 AP incoming if you're hitting anything in my deployment zone,
Nice.
which everything's in my deployment zone. So,
Handy.
yeah.
Don't worry, my guns are too short range to go get you in the deployment zone. Well, most of them are anyway. All right, I have to. I have auras of nearly goodness. It's going to be -1 to your toughness and to your armor save when you're in my aura.
Well, lucky for me that I have mostly invulnerable saves in this army, except for my vehicles.
Well,
Except the Doom Crawlers actually have invulns.
well,
Pretty good ones.
fine. Maybe that was a bad call. Too late now. Moving right along. All right, so I have drawn Area Denial and Capture Enemy Outpost. Well, that's hard.
Are both of them... Capture Enemy Outpost is a weird one in that it's not one of the ones that you ditch in the first turn. You can still achieve it, yeah.
Right. I think I'm going to have to pay a command point and ditch.
Tycho, if you're, with that attitude, you're never going to score it.
It's true. It's very true. But with a different attitude, I still wouldn't score with that card. So it's going away. Down to 0 command points on the Plague side. And I draw in instead Storm Hostile Objective. That's just as hard.
No, it's not.
That's the one hostile objective right now.
It's got a stipulation on it that if no objectives were controlled in No Man's Land, that you can score it, I think. It's just, you just have to get onto one that you haven't held before.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes.
That's the end of my turn too, so that's
Yeah,
perfect.
Exactly. So come get closer.
Huzzah! Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Oop. I forgot how to use the tape measure.
So if you could, so we've got Brent on the Switch today. Brent, this is your first time on Switch, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So chat, please help Brent out whenever he misses, or if he misses something. Would you please give us a command point each? Yeah, just spent it. Oh, you did spend yours.
I did. So you should go up to 1.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that should change. The Red Death
I'm
Guard.
confused who's who. We should probably play shirts versus skins. Thanks, Jim.
Here we go, Jim. You asked, you shall receive. All right. First is a flying drone. He's going to make for that center objective. He does need to advance because he's got to get over that wall, and flyers have to measure diagonally and stuff. And I don't really know.
So how far do you get?
Let's find out. A 1. That's 11 inches.
Did you make it?
Did I make it? Just. Absolutely just.
Because you measure horizontally to the top of the building, then you measure...
You measure diagonally to where you can get through, and then you have to go over, and I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to say I'm on that objective.
You're on the objective, it's okay.
Yay, I'm on an objective!
Would you like to go get more objectives?
Try something similar over here.
Okay.
That should
And now
do.
you are in that building, which means I can't shoot you.
Oh, I thought we were doing edge, not footprint. But okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
This will be fully visible. It's
Well, I mean, I can get you from over here, right?
that one.
Yeah.
I was just hoping that this wall was
Yeah,
still
no,
intact.
I was talking about...
Oh, yeah. You can see through that
Yeah.
for sure. I was thinking this was what we were
No,
talking about.
that's...
All right, no.
That's a really big footprint. But
It
we
is.
probably did not think of that the whole way through. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's give you some target saturation on this side, because if I don't, you're just gonna do bad things to me.
I mean, that was the plan for today.
Do bad things to Tycho.
Warhammer 40k, where you get to say things to your friends that you normally don't get to say in real life.
Like, I'm gonna kill you with my tank.
I'm gonna do bad things to you today.
It's also one of the few times that things can be taken horribly out of context if people don't know what's actually going on and why it's being said.
Which unfortunately we say these things in front of like thousands of people. So there's that.
There's that.
And sometimes a live studio audience.
Sometimes. Oh, speaking of, I
wonder
stink up the
if
subject.
one day, do you think we'll ever get to the size where we're big enough to actually have like a full like live stream audience?
Ooh, like actual like seating and stuff, and put things under the chairs like Oprah does.
And you
hey,
get a Warlord Titan, and you get a Warlord Titan.
How much should I put on the table to try to bribe Tycho and ensure we get a second winning VOD in the world of Codex Admech? Hey, Mubin, do you want to tell them about what happened in our last game? Or do we just let that be?
I mean, technically, we should probably let them know, because it was technically a AdMech win.
Was your mic on, or do I need to say that? No, I have my mic on. Okay. I'm pretty good with it. Okay. So we did some accidental scoring in our last game, and accidentally gave Mubin an extra 4 points. So there is another AdMech win in the ethers. So
Advancing Poxwalkers.
oh, Storm Hostile isn't used first round.
Cannot be achieved second. Oh, so chuck that to you. Thank you.
Put that Storm Hostile goes back in your deck
Okay.
somewhere.
Somewhere
Right,
or on the
yeah.
bottom? I'll put it on the bottom.
Thank you very much to Giles Nathan for, I think it was Giles. That thing's going a little too quickly. No, Cass Keeley Burke. Thank you very much for that. Cleanse. Oh, it's your favorite one.
I love Cleanse so much.
Scrubbing bubbles!
Well,
Can I interrupt the stream for a second?
you can.
Is Vasilia dealt in the stream? I see it.
Oh, our presents are here?
He made his presents!
Presents!
Coffee mugs!
Wow.
So you go put coffee now?
Maybe. Look, it says your name on it. Here,
Are we,
Tycho. And they're
are
all
we
over.
really
wow,
trusting
wow.
Nick to make
Wow.
coffee?
Very much.
That's amazing.
That's
These
really
are beautiful.
cool.
That's really cool.
Here you go, Mubin.
He told me that something was on the way, and I don't think he told me what. So this is really cool.
These are amazing.
Yeah.
From Chili Moose.
Well, Celia, you're amazing. Thank you so much.
So you are awesome. Can you wash this and put coffee in it?
I'll go check if there's any left. I can't promise that there is some left.
It's okay.
I may have drank it.
Do you think they need to be washed?
Probably. They're brand new.
I was going to pour water in mine, but
They've also been shipped, so yeah. you should
yeah.
probably,
Let's lose them out at least. Thank you. What
That
an
is
incredible
awesome.
gift.
Aw, thanks, man. These are our brand colors.
They are. It's amazing. We could use them as objectives in the future.
Cleanse. I
Once
can
you
do this.
get on an objective, take a drink or something.
So, about that drunk stream.
No, no.
Fine. We can probably fill them with bubble tea.
I don't think I can cleanse because everything that's on a center object is advanced.
You wouldn't have been able to get there anyway, right? Without the advance?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's Games Workshop's fault for writing such a slow codex.
Wow.
I'm not bitter or anything, folks. Not at all.
I mean, I've got a fairly slow. I'm lying. I do have some fast moving in this list.
Got a little bit of zip to it.
I do. Zip and a zap.
All right, well, this guy's going to hang back and he's going to do the cleansing.
Nick wants to turn you into greater good by cups.
Cups.
Cups. Cups filled with coffee.
Actually, he'll do the, anyway, one of these guys will do the cleansing. 'Cause neither of these
That
guys
is a
advanced.
big-
Actually, I can't cleanse on this objective anyway.
No, it's no man's land.
So anyway, they're shooting.
Wow, that is an interesting parking lot of wow.
The plague machines are coming for you, Tack!
Now I am starting to. You probably have line of sight to him, but I also am starting to get line of sight to you. Just so we're all aware.
These are things are happening.
Okay.
Lo and behold, you can't advance out of your deployment zone and stay hidden the entire way. Who knew? And I can't see out of this. It doesn't matter. He's advanced.
Yeah.
All right. So, moving right along.
I think the way, because those buildings are so big, I think the best way to do it is when you're within like 2 inches maybe of the wall or something like that.
Oh, he's in melter range.
Well, you can hit me with your melter gun. You can't. I'm not a melter. Oh, that's not a melter gun anyway.
That's a multi-melter. I'm not within the melter rule range, but I'm in range of the melting weapon.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
why don't we shoot that first?
I don't really want to lose my.
Am I forgetting anything?
I
think
You
so.
can't deep strike yet, so I think you're good.
Oh, that's deep strike yet.
Did you pick Mortarian's aura thingy?
Patting him on the head and making do what?
Cover, because reasons. For,
Okay.
Actually, no. Reroll ones to wound. That's it. Reroll
Okay.
ones to wound.
Okay.
Thank you, Ruben, for remembering that for me. That'd be handy because that's actually in the shooting
I'm
phase as
realizing
well.
for the first time
I think.
in forever,
Oh,
I should
yeah.
have been playing on that side, and Tycho should have been playing on this side. So usually it's the short person that's on this side, so we block the overhead less. But I realized that I can't lift my.
Oh, because you can't get the dice box.
Right.
Oh.
Tycho, do you have any other characters on the table?
No.
Or is it just
Typhus
Mortarian?
is in deep strike.
Then I think
know
that
that-
should be it.
William Matthews, did you know whenever an orchestra is struck by lightning, it always hits the conductor?
Womp womp.
Host of plagues. That's it.
If you don't know, William was on our channel recently and did a glorious converted demon showcase, demon army showcase, or chaos, fallen to chaos showcase. It was fantastic. You should check that out if you have not already.
Yeah, he does some incredible work. He really does.
Mozelius
That is
kinda
good to
sent
know.
In a hand washing is recommended over dishwasher, and they're vacuum insulated so they retain coffee heat well. So I hope. I wonder if he's like just loading the dishwasher right now.
Probably.
Well, it's a good thing mine's still here.
Yeah.
Ours won't have names anymore. Okay. So, Mystic Light Hauler is going to shoot at your walkery dues.
Okay.
Look at that.
This is water beers.
Fantastic. Thank you.
That's all the coffee could get.
Okay. That's coffee. No, that's water. Is it? Oh, it is coffee.
And
How to
there's
pull it
Nick
back.
bringing suspicious liquids in mugs to the players.
Who knows what it is?
No. It definitely smells like coffee.
Oh.
Who do I want to win?
Who do you want to win?
Who did I spike the glasses?
Oh, is that how you're going to make someone? That's a strange way to
Are you
win
touching
at
all
Warhammer.
of my dice?
Yes.
You are touching all of
Giving
them.
you good luck.
It's
here.
giving you Tau luck.
He rolled a 1, didn't he?
Don't you have work to do?
Oh, all right. So I'm shooting stuff. Multi-Melta at your walkery boys. These are the
Dragoons.
Dragoons.
Who have stealth.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Because I normally hit on 3s. Both multi-meltas hit.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
So you are winning on 3s.
All right.
I think.
You're rolling 1s because Mortarian is around.
Don't roll 2s.
I roll 2 4s.
Oh no.
That's not bad. -4.
-4. -3, which go to 6. So I'm going to go on my invul.
Not bad.
So 2 of them. Neither. So
D6 apiece.
I know. I guess I'll just take it on the chin.
Uh-oh. Le Chin. 7 damage total.
7? You kill one.
Oh, that's handy.
So I have somebody here that can make things auto explode.
Do it!
This is the wrong time to make something
Oh, it
auto
is.
explode.
Well, I can always ask.
That was unceremonious death to a dragoon.
Here comes the
Tycho.
missile launcher. Absolute
hold
pleasure,
on,
Tycho.
hold on. Does not explode. Does not explode. Here at Play on Tabletop, on a live stream, you have to re-roll the dice to try to make things explode because we have a Nick.
Because making Nick happy.
Reroll.
I have a character here that forces me to just auto explode,
Excellent.
but only me.
Why? Yeah. Cool. The missile launcher. A 1.
Okay.
Sails wide.
Okay. Well, because you were aiming for like that hot mess over there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's no longer there.
Yeah.
Will you stop?
No.
I like my dragoons.
Not, well, you won't like them for long, I promise.
Because there'll be nothing left to like.
Exactly. Okay. Here come the entropy cannons. I'm going to open up with entropy cannons and the slugger at that dragoon.
Okay.
And the mortar is going after your cataphrons.
Right, because it's out of line of sight. Cool.
Still at 4s, because you are stealthy. That's 2 misses.
Yay!
Hoosh, hoosh. And the slugger. I think it's 4 shots still. It's been a while since
Did
I've
Nick
played.
just become the new Steve? He might have,
Become the new
because I
Steve.
am not rolling very well to begin this fight. After Nick rolled that 1.
If you'd like to see a different side of me, maybe go check out the early access that just released.
No wound.
Okay,
And the
mortar.
Mortar of Doom.
So you're -1 to hits
And they
because
cover. Yeah. Hitting on 4s.
I get double cover.
Do you have over 5 models?
I do.
5 models
So
more?
yeah, you proc blast.
Just 1?
Yep.
Ooh, baby! Oh, baby, yeah! Here we go. So that is a whole 10 shots, I believe. Oh, yeah. D6 plus 3 plus 1. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Hitting on -1 to hit. So
Hitting on 4s.
what's the strength of this weapon?
The strength of this weapon is 8.